Sarah, morning scrub. Damn. Good morning. Sorry. Oh Lord, have mercy. Chivo, you out of control this morning. Hey, bro. I woke up. I say, oh, I got to.
Oh, goddamn. It's a good day to be alive, ain't it, Hunty David?
Goddamn right.
Yee.
Good day to roll over and goddamn fart and get on live. Say good morning. How y'all doing? I ain't got. I ain't doing a damn thing.
What this nigga say roll over.
I ain't gas this morning. Goddamn it. That's about all y'all gonna get out of me.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
what it do?
man. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What you got
What's up
rolling
with
this morning, man? I'm thinking of a master plan. I might just, all right, all right, all right.
you? What you came up with, bro?
Oh man, we gonna put it together, man. We gonna put it together. We gonna put it together. You hear me?
Mm.
Yes, sir. We might just put it together. What's up?
Pressure, what's up, baby?
Good morning, Skit.
What's
Good
up,
morning.
Skit? You have a good day, Skit.
Mhm. I'm about to tell the Lord, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Passionate don't start that.
What she can't breathe about, damn T-Day. She down there laughing uncontrollably and shit.
Don't start your mess, passionate.
Yeah.
I need to
And
get my black
back to
ass up. That's what I need to do. Y'all gotta bear with me because I ain't got no drawers on right
Oh, hell no, bro. Come on, bro.
now.
Come on, bro.
You want me to tell you the truth or you want me to lie to you?
I want you to turn your
I
goddamn
ain't got a
camera off before
damn
you
piece of
flash us,
clothing
nigga.
on right now. Hey, Prosper.
Hey, turn your
I ain't
damn
got a
camera off,
damn
nigga.
drawers on right now. You hear me?
Hell no. This nigga go fuck around and flash us to the medic, dog. Be prepared.
She said, y'all showing that.
Oh, man.
Black man can't go to sleep how he want to in his goddamn house. Ain't that something?
Hell no, not when you got the goddamn camera on. Turn that son bitch off. You hear me? Oh
Oh
man.
man. What you got going on in the morning, bro?
Oh man, I just hopped up, man. About to go get me some coffee and about to see what I can put together. You know. Uh, I'm a little tired, so I might go back to the house and rest.
Okay.
Mhm. Might go back to the house and rest, man.
Boy, I picked up about two more clients yesterday, man. On the way home. On the way home.
Well, that's a blessing, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Want me to change?
That is a blessing. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Shit.
Boy, boy, boy.
Boy, they out here. They, last night was yeah, bro.
I gotta call you
Boy, they
too.
out here working.
I gotta call you, bro.
Yo,
Pastor, you ain't missed nothing, Pastor. You ain't missed nothing.
I'm working like a Mexican. Mess around and get the party.
That's some Florida shit, D-Day.
Yeah, that's that Kodak Black.
Oh, yeah, that ain't my cup of tea, though. I hope you ain't mooning them damn folks,
Fella,
man. Come on,
what's going on, morning? Looking good. Yes, sir.
bro. Man.
I think I scared the shit out of him.
Good morning, Uncle
What's
George.
going on?
Head ass. Oh, shit. See, they woke up early on this bullshit this morning, I
Goddamn right, champ. Get on his ass.
think. Boy, boy, boy. What y'all good people got going on this lovely Tuesday afternoon?
Oh, no. Hey, you get everything hands out yesterday, bro?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Everything good.
Good.
Everything good. Uh, mm, everything good. Got a little bit more tweaking to do, and you know,
I can barely hear you, bro.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said everything worked out good. Got a few tweaks to make, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sitting in the truck. Yes, sir. I'm staying waiting on my coffee, so staying waiting on my coffee like an old man. Goddamn.
Oh, man.
uh, oh shit. Man, oh, man.
Pressure, how you doing, brother? Now, you ever met Pressure Clone?
No, I don't think so.
Man, he got a gaming truck, boy.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
thing.
I remember him. He was on your live the
Oh,
other
yeah,
night.
yeah, you was in that night.
Mm,
That day.
yeah.
Yeah, so was.
When I was when I was out there in them Seattle streets.
Yeah. That way
Oh
you was in that goddamn Seattle airport.
man. Yeah. Boy, boy.
You know,
Hey,
you come back.
I gotta tell you some shit, boy. I ain't lying.
You
I
gotta
gotta tell
tell
you
me,
some
I
shit.
gotta tell you some shit.
Oh goddamn.
Hey, I don't know
Huh?
if this shit, man, I don't know if this shit here gonna work, boy.
Oh man.
You know what I'm talking
Uh,
about? Like, I don't know, bro.
yeah. Passion, mind your damn business, passion. Shit. Let black men talk.
Yeah, God, that ain't you supposed to be at work right now, passing? Ain't you on the clock?
Yeah. Us taxpayers, you know how that goes. Yeah. Don't be wasting our time and our money now. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Black man can't even have a conversation with his brother without y'all niggas being nosy.
Right with his brother.
Mm.
Just like his woman, always peeping around the corner trying to figure out some shit.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you say, babe? I know you ain't talking to Billy. Yeah. Man, man. Look, today. She knew you were cutting up for a reason.
I knew you were cutting up. Shit. Oh,
Mm. Boy. Yeah, we got to chop it up. We got to chop it up, man. Yeah, and hey, what Dion say? I'm keeping the receipts, goddamn it. I'm keeping the goddamn receipt. Mhm. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Boy.
what time you in the call in the night last night?
Shit. Right after I dropped off a line, I
Uh,
went to bed.
no, your math was off. You ain't know a damn thing.
She told me, Miss Purple. Hell no.
Know a goddamn thing. Came up with Katie and shit. Girl.
Wrong as hell, like a few days. Oh, man. Mm-mm. Yeah, right after I went to bed, right after I jumped off the line, man, I had to make it to the house. I hopped in that bed, man, and that was a done deal. And ended up jumping
What's
right back
up?
up at 5:30.
You on the road now? What you got going on?
No, I'm chilling. I'm waiting to get this coffee, waiting on my coffee to get done. I'm relaxing, man. Might go back to the house and jump back in the bed. Shit, I deserve it. I deserve it. You hear me?
Mhm.
Mm.
Champ still on here? Hey, champ, boy. I got the holler at
You said they got him out the truck now. Boy.
you. They got me out the truck now. Is that event keep coming back and forth in here?
You said what, bro?
No, I'm talking about somebody just came back in here.
It's like you been in the bed damn near all week. Now, pass your mind your business. Ain't nobody asking.
And they done got me out the truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good for his exercise. Yeah, we're in this lady's house. Man, this lady got over 100 cats, man.
Oh, hell
Honey
no.
cat. Oh no. The goddamn cat lady. Hell no.
Yeah, that's because you gotta cope it. Don't even touch it right now. Yeah, once you cope it, it'll lock right in. Yeah, don't even worry about that right now. I would have never pulled that paper off that trim, no. Yeah. Trim? No, right here. I'd have never pulled the paper off of it.
Queen B, what's going on? James Brown. Well, taco salad, D. Davis.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
let's
little,
get that
little
kicked
lean
up.
ground beef. Something a little light.
T. Davis, what I do now?
Oh, ain't nothing, bro. Remember
Huh?
what we talked about? Remember what we talked about?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get with you on that. Yes, I gotta get with you on that. Look at TV cookout channel.
Boy, hell no.
them Jesus Walk. I got the thing for 15.99. It was on sale, goddamn
At
it.
Goodwill, huh?
At Burlington. Okay?
At Bird. Okay,
Goddamn
okay.
right.
Burlington a little expensive today. You know, you
Oh
got you
yeah.
might got yourself a deal
Man, look here. I ain't going over $20. You hear me? Not for no salad.
there.
Yeah. Compressor too? Yeah, because we don't need it. Just put it in that room and shut the door.
But you know, I got me one of them metal wallets, man, where you put your cards in the middle of that some bitch and
Man,
you
I
put
was
the
gonna
money
order
side to
one.
side.
What they call it? Did you get the ridge one?
I don't know what the fuck it is today. I just ordered something.
It's like a money. It's like a card. Like and it got like a money clip on the back of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, I was gonna get one.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
like it. I like it so far. I like it so
show
far.
it to me,
That was
bro. Cause I was gonna
that was
order one
ain't.
for ridge. Oh, evidently some of these scammers they done started walking up to people with that goddamn card reader behind
Yeah.
you and tapping your shit without you even knowing.
Yeah, you ain't tapping
So
shit over here no more, goddamn it.
right. But one of the little card holders, they got the REID, like it's a blocker. They can't do that. They
Right.
can't walk up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it so far.
Good morning, Miss Yvette.
Yeah, I like it so far. It's dope. It's dope. I ain't got to carry that thick ass wallet around no more.
Man, that's why I stopped carrying. I kept losing my wallet, man. I'm losing my wallet and everything. You know, somebody put it up to my house. Man, you dropped your wallet, man. I came and brought it to you. Man, I appreciate you, man. Here, let me give you $3. Yeah, I got you. Hold on, wait right
That $3. That
there.
thing is $3. Hell
That was all that was in that summit anyway.
no.
Shit.
But I lose wallet, keys. Boy, look here. I lose my damn head if it want to attach my
Man,
shoulder now.
I be losing shit, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I stopped carrying that summit.
yeah. I be losing shit. Boy, I ain't lying. Hey, I got on the damn airplane today, and I said I ain't got my goddamn car key. Whole time there's some bitch in my bag. I ain't lying. I was scared as a motherfucker.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Boy, boy, boy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it so far, today. You know, clip right on the side of your pocket. You know, side of
How
your
thick
hand.
is it?
Oh, it ain't thick at all. Oh, I'll just send you a picture. You know, you know, I'll send you a picture. Oh,
How much did it run
man, I paid like $20 for this motherfucker.
you? Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that one. I think the one. That one I was gonna buy about $100 or something. Miss Queen, Miss Queen, I thought I told you to come by last night. I don't appreciate you. We were waiting on you all night long. I need to drink. Let me drink some of this apple cider vinegar. Y'all pray for me. Why y'all piss? Man, love piss
I
off
don't know
a
what the
nigga,
hell
man.
just happened. No, we ain't pissed
Mother,
love off.
right.
Love, love, love. Her man was having difficulties.
Y'all get you some of that. Yeah, Scott came in there. She said something to Scotty. He said something back. One next thing you know, all hell broke loose.
What the apple cider gorilla do today?
Man, it's good for you. Clean out your system.
Oh hell,
Flush your
chocolate.
flush your liver. Chocolate don't come in here with all that. And there it go right there.
And you just drink it by itself.
I drink about 2 cupfuls every morning. But I don't eat that. So I did take
Hell no, you
oh
can't walk in the room. We gotta make sure we put some order in place before you clearly get
yeah,
too
before you come in here. You
mm-hmm.
can't even say goddamn good morning.
um, oh, boy. Oh,
I would put some more pictures up, but we got the screenshot queens in here.
hey, listen, who you tell?
Both of them. Both of them.
Both of them, goddamn it. Both of them. Shit.
They don't know how to aim.
Mm-hmm. We gotta be careful what we ask for, goddamn it, because we just might get
Mm.
it. Mm-hmm. Fuck your wife. Hell no. Oh man. Chocolate, that's you and your man chocolate. Oh boy, boy.
Man,
Wait, these
that's
folks
crazy. I was just reading about your boy.
about him.
Yeah. And his
What about
wife.
it?
Not this cause I seen that last night. They been happily
Oh,
married.
motherfucker left Sheila up that goddamn hill. Motherfucker ain't look back since.
Hey man, I'm done with Queen of them, goddamn. I'm finna go get me Maylene.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ought to go get me, yeah, Maylene, goddamn it. Maylene, goddamn it. I'm done with Shanice and Taronda, them goddamn
And
it.
Taronda,
Oh,
Ray
man.
Sean.
Yeah. Tab up early, look out. No, not Maylene that be in here. That's just a typical
No,
name for them type of
all
people.
here, all here she go. Here she go.
Oh, shit. And she go run her damn mouth today.
She can't help it.
Ain't nothing I can do with never mind. Never mind. Let me
She can't help
hush.
it.
Run her goddamn mouth. But these folks go to bed late, and they get up bright and early sometimes. Today, I see.
And they
Mm-hmm.
wake up on that same BS.
On the same bullshit. Mm-hmm. Hell still on their goddamn mind. You hear me?
Shit. Good
Mm-hmm.
morning, Tam.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Tam, where you at right now? You with Uncle Elroy? Or what his name is? Uncle Eric?
Happy
What his
Tuesday.
name is, T. Davis?
Uncle Leroy,
Uncle Leroy.
the one with the bow tie and them goddamn penny loafers.
She about to cuss me out. She about to cuss me out. Oh no. He said his damn name Lamont. Oh man.
All got that clock with the chain on it. That wife that got the chain on it and the tattoo
uh
his belt loose.
hell no. We call them bill folders with the chain today.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell no. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Frank?
Mr. Frank, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the morning to you. Rise and
That's
shine.
Tam. That's Tam Boo. Well, her ex Boo. Chocolate. That's her ex Boo. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, boy. Oh, she going to Vegas tomorrow. He going with you, Tam?
I'm home packing for Vegas. Oh,
Is he going with you? Or you using his 5 miles? Goddamn. Which one?
You get
See
flued
that?
out, Tam?
She probably using this fly mile. God damn it. We know she like to save money. She don't mind spending it, but she said don't play. I'm sorry, Miss Tam. I'm sorry.
We just playing with Tam.
I'm
I
just
don't want
playing.
no smoke. I
I'm
don't
just
want no
playing.
smoke.
Yeah. Be. Tam get up here and cuss both of us out. Good. It is
In a
good,
minute. In a goddamn minute.
mama. She said I stay my own course. I know, Miss Tam. I'm just cutting up. It's a little early, so you know. These two love running their mouth. Well, chocolate. If y'all want to give us shit to run our mouth about, we wouldn't have nothing to run our mouth
We
about.
would
You
do it, goddamn. Especially
know,
you.
I'm just saying.
You the main one, Chopper.
I'm just talking. mm, boy, boy.
Y'all both girl, I'm glad you said that, cuz I've been wanting to say, girl, don't nobody want you.
Don't nobody want your
Don't nobody want you. Girl, sit down. Only
slim
man
back
want
ass.
you is that beat by something that you FaceTime every night. That's the only man wants you. Girl,
That
sit
big
down.
back buffalo looking motherfucker.
Big big by something. Big long bite. Long wide bite.
Strong neck ass, goddamn it. Oh, here
Built
she
like
go
a
with that bullshit.
construction worker.
Mama.
Built like a Mexican. An undocumented Mexican.
Hey! Motherfucker like a concrete worker, goddamn it. Shit.
Damn, you would be probably about right there, probably about 40 pounds down. That was about a year ago when I used to get on town. I mean, Shannon and them like I was probably about 280 then. I'm about 245, 240, something like that. Mr. Frank, what's going on with it? What's the word?
Let me run here and get this coffee tea, Dave. Hold on.
All right, I gotta go to a damn birthday party. All is well. That's what's up, Mr. Frank. Me too. A 50th tonight, and I don't want to go. I need to pay. Is it for a friend? Tam, how long you gonna be out there? There she go. Good morning, love. Good morning, baby. You just woke up, love. We miss you, love. We were just talking about you and how great you are and how blessed we are to have you in our life. We were just talking about you, Lord.
So, talk about how you're a lovely woman, how you just say what's on your mind no matter who don't like it, and we respect you for that, love. Hmm.
Right.
Hmm. How
We
you
happy.
a beautiful Southern woman.
Yeah, we happy you done found love, find somebody.
Look at that. Look at that. How you just make us smile in the morning with words that just come. Good morning, T. Davis.
Right.
What you said?
Words of encouragement. You up
Yeah.
your uplifting spirit.
Hmm.
They coming on
All
in
that
here.
good stuff.
All that good stuff.
She
God
about to
damn it,
cuss
we
us out.
love Lord. Yeah, yeah, we gonna get cussed out in a minute.
She gonna cuss us out bad. Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, but I done got this coffee now. I think I can go home now today. Yeah, go back and make love to the pillow. Goddamn, you hear me?
Man, come on, boy, ain't nothing like it. You hear me?
I think I go make love to this pillow. 'Cause
Ain't nothing like
since since my woman done left me, goddamn it, I ain't got no woman no more. Yeah,
it. Yeah, I might have to holler at you about this, about that one there, bro.
yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. We got to talk this afternoon. Uh, boy. Yeah, boy. There's some shit going on. You hear me?
And you
Uh,
know you know you mean well. You feel me? Like you know you mean well, but
right.
man,
I got you. Uh,
sometimes you can't. You. It's hard to get everybody on the same
on the
you
same
know
page.
on the same page in the same mind frame without driving yourself crazy. And I ain't doing that shit no more. No,
Yeah,
no.
well, I think just a little understanding. That's like me, bro. You know, ain't nothing happened, Miss Tan. We talking in code. We talking in code right now.
Mhm.
What I try to do. I try to make sure I get a clear understanding, so nothing is misinterpreted. You get what I'm saying? Uh, I like to ask questions, bro. And sometimes I ask the same question 30 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Me too. And the issue is when you do that, you would think, y'all to gain a better understanding. Um, but it ain't always there. Uh, sometimes it just feel like you just be talk. I just hate to feel like I'm just talking just to talk, you know. Especially when I try to figure out something, and I hate to feel like something going in one ear, just going out the other.
right, right. I got
Cause goddamn it, I retain information very well. You feel me? Yes, Tim,
you.
they
Yeah.
are free in real life. Does it have to do with
Hey,
social
chocolate,
media?
chocolate, mind your damn business, chocolate.
Mind your
Shit.
business, woman. Yes, I do,
Does it have to
chocolate.
be? Does it have to do with social media? What do you mean? Oh, you talking to T Day? Oh, oh.
I retain information very well. You ain't got to tell me something two, three, four times, but it seems like that's what I got to do. This reassurance that y'all women need, it'll drive a man crazy. Do you hear me?
Well, T Day,
Lord,
with,
Lord
with
have
that,
mercy.
bro. What I learned with that, even with the reassurance, man, we got to. It's certain words that we got to say that to make sure they understand. That's all. Uh, and sometimes we have to talk like a woman and think like a man at the same time. you know, uh, but if a man isn't providing security publicly, then that's dead. Every woman doesn't require the same thing. I agree with that. I agree
I
with that.
agree. But Pastor, that's what I'm saying. I am. You get what I'm saying? And then when
It
when
might.
somebody second guess that, that make me feel like you don't believe in it, or you don't believe, you don't believe what you dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? Uh,
Well,
let your
I'm
man
gonna say
be a man, goddamn it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, T. David. Sometimes we have to change our approach when, because I had to look at the same. I had to look at it the same way, even though I didn't. I still don't thoroughly understand. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the way of providing security wasn't the proper way that the woman wanted us to provide security. When I
Okay.
when I was in the military, we had to do 360 security, and if there was any if there was any leeway in your security, then you got put on your ass. You get what I'm saying? It's the
Mm.
same way with a woman. If it ain't 360 degrees, goddamn it, then or there's some chains or links within that
Privacy
security
right, right,
that
right.
ain't secure, then you might have a problem. You get what I'm saying? So we'll talk about it, bro. We just got to we uh we got to reevaluate ourselves when it comes to stuff like that, bro. I know I had to do it for sure. Even though it was, man, we'll talk, bro. We'll talk. We'll talk.
You can't provide. You don't know what I do, Chucky. Mind your business. You don't know me like that. You don't know me from a can of paint. You met me 10 months ago. Girl, sit down somewhere before you get red. Before you get red this morning. Worry about that long neck something that you laying next to. Don't worry about that, uncle. Now you about to piss me off. That's what you about to do.
Hey, hey. He knows, but he may not be doing it publicly, which is where the problem may be. I
Well,
get I get what you're saying. Yeah. T, Davis, we gonna talk, bro. We gonna talk about that. We can change the subject. We gonna talk about that.
Needs to be revamped.
Ain't nobody
Revamped.
asked you nothing,
no, I
woman.
don't need to revamp a damn thing.
Thank you,
Revamp
Zach, for
bringing your ass up
thank
here
you, Zach,
in the
for
bar.
understanding that when you're with a woman, what has to happen. You get what I'm saying? You got to
No, no,
Oh
no.
understand
Lord.
it.
Oh, here she
But
go.
the
But
other one over
chocolate.
there, no. Mm-mm,
No,
mm-mm.
seriously though, chocolate. With that, he may be. He may. I'm not saying he right and I'm not saying he wrong, but his
Right.
perspective may not be in line with the woman. And but
Mm-hmm.
that's why I said there's an understanding that needs to take place. And if they had that conversation of understanding, then
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just the woman not understanding thoroughly of what he putting out there. You get what I'm saying? Because for me, uh,
Talk to me.
for me, if I notice something that I may be doing wrong, even if my woman don't say, and that kind of goes back to what I like to say, hearing my person's heart even when they don't say anything. You get what I'm saying? It may be stuff that you may be doing that you might not notice in the beginning, but once you start noticing it, even if she don't say nothing, then you might just have to change it. You know what I'm saying? You might have to tweak it a little bit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to change who you are or change your approach to it. You just might need to make some tweaks to it. That's all, bro.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with making a few tweaks for somebody that you for a potential woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to truly change who you are, but sometimes we can be stuck in our ways and don't get the full picture of that the world is changing around us. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you stuck in your ways, bro. I don't want you to take no offense to that.
No, 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 no.
But
You good.
uh, you know, I had to realize that myself. I was stuck in. I was used to doing stuff this way, but when I put myself with a woman, or when I put myself with a woman, I had to realize that everything's not all about me at this point. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Uh, yeah. We gonna
And
talk, bro.
yeah, I completely understand what you're saying. Um,
we go.
again, I don't know if it's because of this new era of online dating, right? This come with a whole new set of rules and security that you might need because it's online. It's a little bit more widespread. You got
Right. I
different
truly
ways
believe
and
people change
avenues
for
of
who they
meeting
want
people.
to truly be with. Yeah,
I know
I
you
agree
do.
with that, Tim.
most definitely.
So T Davis, on the me, and I'm talking to you right now, right? And you don't really know I'm talking to you. Understanding what we talked about last night. Do you think that could be the problem?
Yeah,
And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like that might be it. You get what I'm saying?
right. No, I understand. Yeah,
It's unfamiliar in a sense. Don't
right.
run
And
because
see, no, I ain't
go ahead.
running, but it's just that I don't know. I'm not sure if somebody can really comprehend or understand what really comes with this internet stuff when you're dealing with certain people, right? Um, everybody might not be fit to deal with it.
Right.
And that's what I'm having, second thoughts about, man. I don't know if it's fitting, without saying too much. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
And
but go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, bro. You know, I really don't care too much about social media. You know, so before I let social media ruin what I have going on with a potentially good person, I'll shut some bitch down. You know,
You know what?
that's
And
just
I
me.
said, listen, I said that. I said I love this shit, but if it came to it and it got too crazy, man, I'm like,
Right,
yo,
right,
if
right.
if need be, you feel me?
Uh,
So
and listen, I don't from the jump. You know, I don't stuck beside that. You get what I'm saying? Because
most definitely,
I don't want to miss something potentially for a lifetime because
right,
of a short term thrill. You get
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Because I can get on social media and cut up a little bit, or because I can tell a story time that don't nobody believe, but it's real. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just, you know, I don't think as men, especially in this generation, in 2023, I don't. What's up, Peach? I truly don't believe that we have to, like Chocolate said, we don't have to self sabotage ourselves to whew, we don't have to self sabotage ourselves to hold on to what we want.
What
TD,
we
you was on
want,
that show, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Kenny,
what
that
we want,
too.
or what we have. Which one?
Peach, what's up, Pete? No, Pete, that was
yeah.
the beginning of the
Cause
year.
see,
It's
when
really
you want something, you
it's
achieve to
really
go
both,
get it.
love.
But when you
It's really
got it,
both.
you got to do what you need to do to keep it.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
But but
It's
but
really
but
both,
but, but
love.
hold on. But how you saying it? That you making it like a one-way thing. That go both ways now. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying
but you have to
it
get back
goes
into
to
how you
both
carry yourself on
parties.
social
If you
media.
want it
I
real
Right,
agree with that.
bad, you already wanted it. Now you got it. Now that you got it, you got to do what you need to do to keep it. That's it.
What's up, Braxton's mom? And that's the thing, T Davis. There's a song out there, by a young man, and I'm gonna send it to you. It say, well, you got to do the same thing to that you did to get the woman, to keep the woman, and I totally agree
right,
with that. But at the
right.
same time, passionate said, you have to sit back and evaluate yourself to see you know if there may be some discrepancies
On
in your
my
social
end,
media presence.
I understand that. I understand that.
You know,
I understand that.
you know, because I'm gonna say this. For me, I had to realize that not everything was pleasing, to my person. Had it, what I'm saying, had I continued to do that, and not because it was said or not because it was brought to my attention, but because of me sitting back and understanding, uh, 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 uh you know, the audience of my social media presence.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, and just paying attention too, bro. Just paying attention. Even like I said, even when they don't say anything, just pay attention. Uh, you know, it may be like mood swings, or it might be a lack of communication. It might be it might be a certain words that you may be used to her saying in the morning to you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If something's changing with the woman, or sometimes most of the time, it could be because of something that we might not notice in the beginning. Yeah, mood swings. Y'all wouldn't be having mood swings.
Do
Y'all know
y'all?
y'all know
Lord,
y'all
have
be
mercy.
having mood swings. Shit.
See,
I'm telling the
that's
truth.
I'm gonna be real. That's why I don't like working around women, cause them goddamn mood swings and your emotional balance that y'all go through on a day-to-day basis. Lord, I can't deal with that shit every day, man.
Yeah.
No,
You don't want a
too
man.
much, man.
You don't want a woman. You want a man. That's what it sounds
Oh,
like.
here she go.
Wait a fucking minute.
Don't get muted, woman.
Wait a damn minute.
Talk about what I want.
What the hell wrong with this woman, TJ?
Damn right they real, Scott. They wake up in a different mood every morning. God damn it, I ain't did a damn thing.
Yeah. And you know, T. Davis, the thing about it though, bro, it could be because of something that you did previously weeks ago, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? And they still holding
And
you
you know what's
to you.
crazy? You know what's crazy? That Jeff what happened. Some shit that happened 4 5
Well, I'm
months
already
ago.
knowing, bro. I'm already knowing. Shit. I'm already knowing.
And I'm sitting here saying, you can't be serious. Man, I don't want to say too, Lord
Yeah,
have
yeah,
mercy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever,
Don't do that,
Whatever,
bro. Don't do
TJ.
that. Don't do that.
Are you
And
whispering
it's
because
like I
somebody
got
is watching, or you just
huh?
don't want to let out too much? Because if you start to open up, I'll open up, so you ain't gotta do it by yourself. But go ahead.
Okay.
No, we
Well,
already know about that big back son bitch, chocolate.
you say no, see, well,
Bessie,
well, basically it was kind of something like that. Something happened early on, and I explained X, Y, Z, and then
Hey, T-Day, I'm about to drop spat, man. Spat like shit.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, TD. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
and,
T-Day.
and you guys, when you bring it back, when you bring it up stuff again that that was already might have been hashed out. Spat, don't come up here with that crazy. You know,
Yeah,
it
spat.
it
Don't be
it, it,
doing that,
it,
spat.
it get irritating, man. You get
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Oh, especially when it might be unnecessary, depending on the type of brother you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You should know me. You should know my mindset. You should know how I think. I don't take this social media shit too serious. This all for really jokes and giggles. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
truly
You gotta
believe your
know me.
presence?
I don't get. Ain't Do you truly believe your presence on social media is pleasing to your person? That got something to do with it. But you know what, Pastor? I I I asked certain types of questions beforehand, before we even
Yeah.
started.
Mm-hmm. Is
Y'all
social
understand?
media gonna be a problem? Goddamn it.
I'm saying I asked that,
Yeah, yeah. And
and I
that's why
thought,
I understand where you coming from because I asked the same question. Goddamn it. And you know, it's like if it's a problem, then I'll shut it down. If you think it's gonna become a problem, then I'll shut it down. Not because of not because of anything she has going on, but because of the respect that I have for that person. You get what I'm saying?
but this my thing. If like I said, you got to know me now. I don't get on here and I ain't doing that too. I ain't get too flirty or get too intimate with people on here, man.
Right.
It's all jokes and fun. I can't control how people
That
might
may
come
be the
on
way
here
to
and try to
carry it.
interact with me. I can't control that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It may be
Yeah.
how you carry yourself on social media.
So
But you
T
see,
Day, let me ask
talk
you
to
this,
me.
T Day. Do you think it's because I really don't want to say too much, but do you think it's because you don't like you say like when you mention that you're engaged in a conversation with someone, you don't say that's my lady. You know what I'm saying? You don't say that's my boo. You don't say you say I'm talking to someone. You say that type of stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
do you think that could be part of the problem?
No, no, no. Hell no.
Is but it,
No, that ain't it. No. 'Cause we already came to
problem in your
understand
relationship unless you make it a problem. When you have someone, they should respect your boundaries. And
yes.
we all are grown, we all adults.
Mm-hmm.
And if he says or she says, well, I don't want you on social media. Well, hell, you met me on social media, or
That's what I'm
this is
saying.
my
That
outlet.
part.
So you limit your
Yeah,
time
it's
on
a
social
respect
media
thing.
Good
to
morning.
appease your partner, but it shouldn't be a breaking deal or a deal
Yep.
breaker, or because nobody would want to. And I'm just saying that when you're in a relationship, nobody owns you, right? You can do things to respect your partner, but nobody should be able to tell you what you can or cannot do
It's
Most
gonna
as a
come
definitely.
boyfriend
naturally.
girlfriend situation.
Yep, it's gonna come
So,
naturally.
right, you're gonna know to respect your partner and their wishes. If they don't want you on there, then you compromise and you say, "Well, I'm gonna do it while I'm not when we're
I
not
wish mine
together,"
would
or
say I'm talking to somebody, but
"I'm
claim me
I'm
as
lim-
someone else.
I'm limited
That
What
that
what what
way. I'm come on here for a
what
little while,
Peach?
but it's gonna be limited just to
yep.
respect
Peach, I
our
think
relationship."
I
Yep.
I, I think it's Peach. I think that T Davis is T Davis is trying to keep what he has going on the rug. He really don't want to publicize it. That's why
So I can't I
it's
can't
hard
really
to
explain too much, right. I
yeah
can't,
yeah
you know.
he can't really go into too much detail because it's he want to keep it close to the chest because of specific reasons. You get what I'm saying? And we can't blame him for that. You know, but what it is with him keeping it close to the chest is I think, and this is just my opinion, it could be causing problems within that woman uh that's causing problems with the both of them. You get what I'm saying? Together when they come together. So I definitely get that. That's cool. You definitely have to be careful with that. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Peach. Yeah, that is
I'm like,
is
what?
definitely a
That
difference.
don't even make
Does that
sense.
tie to being insecure?
I think that's possessive
You
and
know,
insecurity.
I thought that. And I even asked that,
Yeah.
you know.
Only an
Insecurity,
insecure woman or
insecurity,
man
and possessiveness.
would not want to share you with the world
No.
because they
I
think
don't
that
think it's that
somebody else
long.
is out there to
No,
have
no,
that
no, no.
opportunity to take you from them. So that's
No,
a
no,
sign of insecurity.
no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
The
think it's
reason
that.
the
I
reason
think it's
the reason I
I
ain't gonna
don't think
ask you,
that's.
no. And the
Pete.
reason that ain't because the last time I had a potential person, a said person on here, did you see what happened with that one?
I gotta, I
And
gotta,
They
I
got it,
gotta,
We
I
they
actually
gotta
got
don't
it
know
call
what
put.
happened.
bull. I gotta call bull because on my thing is this. So if somebody is able to take somebody away from you, they want yours in the first place. It's not about an
thank you.
insecurity thing. It's
That part.
about the fact that you know, like I tell people all the time, we adults at the end of the day.
I'm about to tell
Um,
Right,
and so it shouldn't matter who you dating, who you talking to, or whatever the case may be. My thing is like nobody wants to feel like they being played. I've had situations where a man
right.
would be we would be boyfriend, girlfriend behind closed doors, or when it came to a man approaching me, oh now you want to claim me, but then around your other space, you
he
want to
acting like you
he
ain't much
acting
right.
like
Right,
we ain't talking, we ain't together type stuff. See, I don't do stuff like that, and that's why I
Yeah.
said
We
it
ain't doing
could
that.
be a sense of somebody may feel like they're being played, and in today's society, you can't be too sure. You see what I'm saying? So that's why
Eh,
I said I'm not saying telling you how to operate your dating life or anything like that, but I'm just
right,
lending suggestions of where her mindset is probably at because and it doesn't necessarily have to do anything with insecurity. It's a matter
right.
of hey, um I'm not gonna sit up here because I said this same thing. I was like, I'm not about to claim somebody that ain't claiming me, and then you can't
and,
get mad. Huh, go ahead.
And Peach, I'm glad you said that because I don't know if y'all ever watched the movie Fences with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis, but Bono told Denzel, he said some people build fences to keep people in, and some people build fences to keep people out, and it's not
Correct.
a it's not a secrecy thing, but it's private. It's between you two. You don't want nobody to get in that may deter or that may cause disruption in what you have going on with your person. There's nothing wrong with that. But the
I mean,
problem comes when you go ahead, Peach.
No, I was just gonna say that's cool, but you do understand that we also have real lives outside of social media. So if somebody was gonna penetrate the relationship, they're gonna do it regardless. That's why I said it
Right.
don't matter if you posting it on Facebook or
Yes,
whatever,
Peach.
or I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll be damned. That's why, I appreciate Diggy the way that he approached the situation. He didn't give a damn who knew that we were dating or we were talking, because at the
Okay.
end of the day, one thing I'm not gonna do, I want somebody to love me out loud, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be proud of mine too. And
Most
so
Right.
definitely.
the and so it don't matter. Like I said, if a woman decides that she thinks she can take him or whatever the case may be, then that means he wasn't mine to begin with. So it
And the,
don't
Talk
matter if
about
Yeah.
it
it.
was on social media or not. That's a good looking man. At the end of the day, he gonna still get attention outside of social media. So my thing
Right.
is,
You
I
afraid of
don't
what?
afraid of what. My thing is, you can have your relationship private, but it shouldn't be a
Mm-hmm.
secret that you know what I'm saying, with somebody. Like, that's
Right.
how I feel about it. But that's just me and how I move. I'm not gonna be nobody's secret. I've been there. That shit was not fun. And then at the end of the day, this man was not able. It was like, the accountability factor was a gray area, because he didn't broadcast that we were, with each other or whatever. So it was like he could still move how he wanted to
Right.
move. Not saying that
mm,
that's what you're doing, not saying that at
yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
you got to understand from the perspective of how dating has been, you know, for everybody. With people just not people wanting to keep their
Oh,
options open,
all right.
people wanting to still make it seem like they out here in these streets, when really in
Right.
behind closed doors they, what I'm
They
saying,
loving,
strongly.
loving on
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
Hmm.
But,
So
and you're right, T. But this is my thing. I'm just like, that's why you got to understand the person you're dealing with. Specifically talking about with me, man. I ain't been dating nobody than 10 years. I ain't
Right.
been talking to nobody 10 years. That's not the
Right.
Nothing
case
to
with
you
me.
is good.
You
So
know
so
what I'm
when I
saying?
give you my time, it's because
God
of
damn it,
it's something
I'm
that I
giving it
want to
to
do.
you.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm gonna give y'all a quick story time about what
Come
Pisha
on with it.
explained. Just a couple years ago. Well,
That's it, Kenny.
just
Yeah,
about four,
go
four,
ahead.
5 years ago. I was dealing with this woman, man, and I wasn't a person to love my woman out loud. I was I was loving her in private, behind closed doors, behind the walls of our apartment, and behind the walls of of us. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to going out in public with her, going out and going on dates and stuff, I didn't do stuff like that because I knew what I was doing. I was still out there in them streets. You get what I'm saying? See, when you're still out there in them streets and entertaining other people, you're not going to bring somebody that you out with your main lover. You're not going to bring them outside because you don't want them to see what you got going on, or you don't want nobody to approach them about what you got going on. And that's how I
Exactly.
was. But when you get to a place of understanding that you gonna forever be by yourself, if you love somebody behind closed doors but not out loud, you gonna forever be by yourself. There's no way around it because that person's going to feel
that part.
exactly what Peach was explaining. That person's gonna feel like, oh, you can't love me out loud, you can't post me on social
And they
media,
gonna
you
leave
can't go
you.
out on dates. They're gonna get tired of
They
that,
gonna get
and then
tired
when
of
Right,
they
it.
get
right,
tired of
right.
that, you're gonna miss something long term because of a short
You worry
term
about
gain.
because
everybody
of your
else.
insecurities. Because that's
Right.
their
You're worried.
insecurities within themselves.
Right. That's what I
Yeah,
Exactly.
said.
you worried
That's
about
what it
everybody
is.
else but you and your partner. And my thing
That's
is,
the
that's the
same thing I
thing.
said, just in
Like,
different
Let me drink my
terminology.
water.
like
Absolutely.
my
Let me
thing
drink my
is,
goddamn water.
he said, let him drink his water. But yeah,
Go
no,
Uh-huh.
ahead, P.
like real life, like that's why I said, like, I fuck this social
Keisha,
media stuff. Like, excuse my language, but
you're welcome.
that's how I feel about it. Like, even if
Yes, ma'am.
I had a problem, or Diggy had a problem, or whatever the case may be, or what we were doing on social media, then we bring it to each other's attention. I told him straight out, point blank, period. At the end of the day, social media don't pay my bills. They ain't feeding me, and they
Straight
ain't
up.
effing me.
Right,
So
right.
Yeah,
I
speak
don't
for
care
one,
about
not for all.
nothing
I get
on this
paid.
app. I don't care about nothing and nobody on this app other than the person that I'm trying to build a real life with.
Talk about it. And
So if,
congratulations, by the way,
This is
Peach.
just the internet. That's what I see.
So,
I see all this
so,
is the
Peach,
internet.
huh?
let me ask you this, Peach. So, if Diggy came to you, right?
Mhm.
and y'all in the talking stages of y'all conversing or whatever. If he
Mhm.
came to you and said, "Hey, hey, Peach, if social media is gonna be a problem, then I'll shut it down." If that's something that he came to you, not something that y'all had a conversation about, but it's just something that he felt like if it became a problem, he would do. How would you
I
view
mean,
that man?
if he felt that that was what he needed to do in order to make sure that we were cool, he could do whatever he feel like he need to do that makes him comfortable. I would never you know feel no type of way, or put him in any category, or try to make him be something that he's not. All I
Right.
care about is what he does outside of the app. That's why I said, like, you could have people day in and day out come. I have people always in my DMs, and I'm sure he has the same. My thing is, what you do in reaction to that is
Right,
what's telling.
right.
So you can
Right.
always,
Right.
that's why I was saying, people saying, "Oh, well, I like to keep the peace." No, you like to be able to um
Freely.
yeah, move freely about, and maybe it's because you're not stable or comfortable with where you are with that person right now, and that's okay. But don't use
Right.
social media as the
As an
excuse as to
excuse.
why
Yeah.
you're not, loving somebody out loud, or letting it be known. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck what nobody has to say about me or the person that I'm dealing with. Like,
Ooh.
at the end of the day, again, if they're not feeding, financing, or effing me, I don't care.
Hold on, Peach. Say that one more time, Pete.
If they not feeding, financing, or effing me, I don't care.
Okay. Somebody tell the law, thank you, goddamn it.
Won't he
So
do
that's
it?
why I appreciate him, and that's what I told him. I said, you were adult about yours, because it didn't matter, and women still gonna come at him. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
cool. At the end of the day, again, he's a good looking man, just like with me. Men are still gonna try to, oh well, how people are. They try to
Right.
pull
Right.
people,
Yeah.
apart. But at the end of the day, as long as we are reacting to it the way that we should, in
Right.
within
Respecting your
respect
partner.
of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, there should be no problem. I don't have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So
Boy,
I
boy,
mean,
boy.
I,
You know,
I appreciate, like I said, it goes a long way, and it allows me to be more vulnerable with that person,
Especially when
because
his partner
you
hurt.
know
ooh,
These men on here.
now I
Yes.
know that he doesn't care about nobody. It's like he is okay with people knowing, like that, and that in itself allows me a way to be more vulnerable with him, and actually be secure more in the relationship
ooh.
moving
Somebody tell the
forward.
law, thank you.
Go
So,
on
so,
about
so,
your
Pete.
business, pal.
So,
Right.
Pete. Let me
Paul,
ask.
you ain't even got to be here.
I blocked him. I
So,
got him up out of
right.
his punk ass
How do
out.
you? How do you? So a lot of like you said, a lot of people allow some people to come in and dictate, what the validity of their relationship is gonna be. How do you block out the noise? Understanding
I
that you
just
are the
don't
type of
listen.
No.
I
under.
just don't listen. At the end of the
No.
Okay.
day,
It's your
and it's the
relationship.
same thing with him. Like, I don't allow nobody to tell me nothing,
Nothing
because
about
first of
him.
all,
Right.
nobody. My thing is, if I didn't see it myself, like with my own eyes, I don't
Ooh,
care.
thank
You
you,
can say
Lord.
whatever you want to say about this man,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, good luck with that.
Right. Nothing
Ooh,
comes in between.
I, I want to cut up so bad, but I ain't gonna cut up with y'all early this morning.
Go on,
I
cut up.
want to too, Zach. I wanted to, honey.
No,
I wanted
no.
to.
I really want to cut up real bad.
Go on, cut
But
up.
Peach is
so
fine. That's just where I wanted to start from. But okay, go ahead.
Then
so
she go hitting on Pete. Lord.
we I think we have to be careful. I think we have to be real careful about letting people get in our ears.
Yeah.
Whether it's somebody from the past, or what it was just communication. Uh, I hear my echo. Hold on.
I
All
heard
right,
you
all right,
yesterday.
all right. I'm good now. We have to be real careful for allowing others to come in, whether it's somebody from the past, or whether it's somebody just via conversation. because just because a person was one way with you don't mean that they're that way
Exactly.
with their, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because truth, people change, time goes on, and people learn and grow from whether it's mistakes, whether it's intentional, whether it's something, that it could have been something small as telling a white lie. People change. You know,
Right.
and we have to get to a place of understanding that no matter what we go through in life, no matter how bad it may seem or how bad it may look to the world, people can change, and we have to be willing to accept the change or leave the person alone.
And my
Yeah,
thing is this: at the end of the day, people gonna talk regardless. You can have the most
I
perfect
told you that
relationship on the
yesterday.
outside, perfect relationship on the inside, and people gonna still find something to say about it. That's why I say I don't care nothing about what nobody say. If anything, they mad and jealous because they can't be booed up with one button.
man,
So
say,
My
I
God.
don't
whoa,
even
You hear
worry
that?
about it.
You hear that? You hear that?
Cause we
See, Peach,
too
she
we
dropping
too
10, boy,
beautiful
she dropping
goddamn
10.
people. We too
I ain't
Yep.
going
beautiful
nowhere, Peach.
goddamn people, goddamn it. And I know it's
Talk
some
your
jealousy
shit.
going. So
Hey,
it
hey,
Talk
don't
your
Peach,
shit.
matter.
Hey, Peach, I didn't
Jealousy?
want to go there, but
Jealous
people
of
get
who?
mad because they can't get something. They can't get exactly what the other person got.
Right.
And
Oh, let me show
when
my
you
man
can't
off.
get
Hold on.
when you can't get what you dream to have or what you lust after, that's when the problem comes in.
Yes.
Because
Go ahead.
Yes.
You know what, chocolate.
look at that big bike motherfucker.
Y'all some haters. Y'all want his back. Okay?
you know. But
Uh-huh.
when people lust after something they can't have, then that's when they get that's when they grow infurious, not within themselves, but with you because they can't have you, and they create all this commotion and drama and stuff, and it just makes it not only makes the person that you're doing it against looks bad, but it makes them look bad because why do you have the mental fortitude to be able to do something to a person that you once claimed you love?
Chocolate
Okay,
mute.
okay. How do you have the mental fortitude to do something of this nature? Whether it's lies, whether it's the truth. If it happened with you, then let it be with you. It's the past. How do you have the mental fortitude to do something of this nature to somebody that you claimed you love? I don't understand
Hmm.
that.
You got to look at the mindset of the person you're talking about and what's their ulterior motive for what they're doing. So
Right.
once you establish why is this person doing this, you already know the ulterior motive. You already know what have happened in the past and why they're doing it. So it takes you to be a bigger person and to ignore it. The more you feed this
Right.
person or this situation fuel or food, the more it's going to grow. But the more you ignore it and ignite it, it'll calm down and it'll go away. But once you let them see that they got the best of you, they're going to continue. But you got to let it
Right.
go, let it subside, and it'll go
You
away. So it's going to say,
you
you
know.
ain't giving me the attention that I was seeking. So in order for
Right.
you to receive that attention, you got to let it go. Don't respond to it because what it does, it just adds fuel to the fire. So let it go. It's not taking nothing from you. It's
You,
not
you know what I
doing
had?
nothing to you.
Uh,
So why
I,
is
I
you letting that consume anything else in your mind? Let it
right.
go. And what has
I
done
had to
has
realize.
happened, and you gotta let that shit go. People are gonna talk regardless. You doing good, bad, or indifferent. They're gonna talk. So if you know you and you're secure and within you and you're doing what you're supposed to do for you, the hell with everybody else. The hell with
I
them people. And I told you that
I
yesterday. What y'all make and what y'all do in y'all situation is between you two. Nobody else matters.
I, I had to realize this, love. When I hurt somebody that I claimed I love, and I really want
We
y'all to hear
all
me.
have
Uh,
unintentionally.
when I hurt somebody that I claimed I love, and when I hurt this person, not one time did she ever bad mouth me. Not one time did she ever get on social media and spread lies and tell the truth on me because some of
Right.
it was the truth. Yeah. When we talk, when we get on here, we tell these stories. We got to tell the full story.
Amen.
Some of it was lies. Some of it was the truth. Some of
Right.
it was stuff that I had even thought about doing, but I haven't done it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I hurt that woman, I had to realize that even though she was quiet in her pain and suffering of what I caused,
Mm-hmm.
I had to understand that not every woman is the same.
True.
Oh boy, I'm gonna shut up. You know,
Come on with it.
Every woman
I
is
like
not
that.
the
No,
same.
keep
We
going,
don't
Zach.
think
Keep
the
Come
going.
same.
on
We
You're
with it.
don't
right. Keep
react the
going.
same.
Keep
yeah,
going.
I had to realize not every woman is the same. Not every man is the same. You're not going to get
Right.
yourself out of that person. You're not going to get your mama out of that person. You're not going to get your brother, your sister, your brother, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-husband, your ex-wife. You're not going to get. You're going to get every different aspects of life out of every different person that you encounter.
That's
And
true.
I had to realize that because just because just because I hurt her and she didn't say anything, and I hurt this other woman, that don't mean she ain't gonna say nothing. She could open her mouth and tell the
Right.
world. But the truth of the matter is, we got to understand how to learn and grow, and what that word say, T. Davis, change from my wicked ways. Okay, all
Yes,
right,
sir. Yes, sir.
all right, all right. I'm just talking. Let me drink my goddamn water. You hear me?
So that's when you say you live and you learn.
What you say, Chocolate? I couldn't hardly hear you.
No, I was telling him cue the claps for this man. He just said some real shit just
Oh,
now.
hold on. I done walked off to the clothes in the washing machine.
I was like, what's that creaking noise? I think I'm parked wrong. Good fuck. Should I get quiet or is my service messed up?
No, we got quiet.
Oh, okay.
Who cooking for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Lord, why you keep asking that? You want to come? You want to go ahead and come down? You out there
Hell
last night,
no, I ain't eating no turtle and ostrich and kangaroo.
right?
My bad, y'all. If I was yelling, I just get a little excited about when we start talking about stuff like this. Because we sit back, man, and we learn listening to other people, and we grow listening to other people.
True.
Because
Yes, we
I,
do.
based off of what Pete said, she kind of helped me in a sense, and based off of what I said or what somebody else said may have helped somebody else. Because in the back of our minds, we may be asking these questions, or we may be wondering, and we just
Your
Did my service
mic
cut
went
out?
on mute. No,
Oh,
his
What
mic
is
happened?
it
went
my
on mute.
service?
No, it might be TikTok. You know, it be tripping.
Yeah, his mic went on mute.
Mm.
Zach, I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you a clap.
Yeah.
Since he didn't cue the claps, I'm gonna cue them for you.
Hold on.
Like,
He said he got a call. No, but for real though, he's right though. Like we may be looking at it from one perspective, but not it's in its entirety of what
What's
other
legally
points of
happening?
views.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of times we'll think, well, dang, I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong, and this and this and this and this, and it's like you
Right.
gotta understand that you're different from the person that you're with. I mean, you
Right.
gotta
Right.
be able to. Sometimes we gotta make those sacrifices. Sometimes we gotta make those adjustments. And like I said, for me, I'm like this when it comes to dating or when it comes to a relationship. I let it all be out there in the open and let the chips fall where they may. If it's
Right.
From
meant to
the
be,
jump. Yep. Yep.
if it's meant to be, there's
It'll
nothing
be
that
Right.
anybody else gonna do to taint that. You see what I'm saying? So at
right.
the end of the day, like I said, social media is, yeah, social media, but there are things that can happen behind closed doors that can still jeopardize the relationship. So that's why I
That's
said,
true.
like, because at the end of the day, we're real people. It's not like this is just some AI stuff and
Right. Right.
we just computerized. We are actually real people going out to grocery stores, going hanging out with friends and doing other things. You know what I'm saying? We could potentially meet somebody else, and because you're going around saying, oh well, we just talking or whatever, that person, that's why I tell men, be direct with me. You don't claim me as your girlfriend, we just talking. Don't be upset if you see me out with somebody else, because at the end of the day,
Mm.
we're just talking, right? We're just
Right.
conversing. So you can't sit up there and be upset. You know what I'm saying? If somebody decide, okay, I go based on the last thing you told me. Now, don't
Right.
get me wrong. When I like somebody, I'm investing in that one person. But at the same time, you can't be upset if that person decide to venture out because of the simple fact that you weren't clear and direct in your intentions.
Right.
So,
Right.
so that's why I said I can appreciate Diggy being that way because, like, we too damn grown and too old to be sitting up here. Oh well, we just don't let nobody know we dating because we don't want nobody. I'm just like, man, quit all that shit. We
Right.
is not in high school. We is not. No, we are not children. At the end of the day, you know how to tell a woman, no, I'm not interested. You know how to tell a man, no, I'm not interested. Like
Mhm.
at the end of the day. And then, like I said, trusting the person that you decide to be with by their actions and what they've shown you and the things that y'all have talked about, will gauge whether or not you can trust that individual anyway. So
Right.
if you don't have any faith in the relationship or the person that you're talking to, maybe you need to reevaluate even talking to that person.
Right.
Or
Mhm.
yourself, number one.
Or
Mhm.
yourself. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like maybe you're not ready. Because at
That's
the end of the day, I'ma tell you like this. I wish a mug would come on here talking about trying to act like like I said, you have
being
people flirt,
together.
right? You have people flirting in lives all day long. You know what I'm saying? And so like, nobody's gonna take that serious if it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I know for me, from my perspective, I'm done being somebody's secret. If you
Mm-hmm.
want a secret lover or a sneaky link, go find somebody else.
Nobody else. Get somebody else to do it.
Like
Cue the claps.
we don't have to tell people our business and what we doing day in and day out. We don't
Yeah.
have
Right.
to, tell people when we have problems. We don't have to tell people when we happy. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be sitting up here acting like we strangers on the internet. I'm
Right.
not gonna be
Right.
sitting up here acting like, we just talk chat from time to time. No, that's not what we doing. And if that's the case, then in real life, that's what we need to be doing.
Right.
Right.
Because if the shoe was on the other foot and she was on here doing that shit and you over there taking it serious and she just like, it's just social media, you're going to feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So let's not do that. I feel like if you have a woman, say you have a woman, that's it. We're not
right,
asking to be in your business or what
right.
clothes she wear, what underwear she got on right now. We ain't asking all that, nigga. Just claim your bitch. Like, but
True.
what do I
And be
know? I'm
okay
in a
with that. Be
relationship.
be
Well,
be
people can't
confident.
talk what you don't tell. So
Right. Well, and that's the thing too. At the
What
end
she
of the
said?
day, like she said, people can't touch what you don't tell.
I
My
say
thing
can't
Yeah,
is this:
talk. You
can't
can't
talk.
repeat. Yeah. If you don't tell them
oh,
nothing about your relationship, how can they know what's in your relationship?
right.
Right, because people gonna try and penetrate it regardless. Like I said, even outside of social media, people could, see y'all out one day and say, "Oh, okay, well, I know they together." Or even a stranger on the streets can say, "Yeah, I see your man, but fuck that." Like, people always do that day in and day out. I could tell people. I tell people all the time, I'm in a relationship or I'm dating somebody. I can tell them all the time that, and they still want to be disrespectful in my DMs. They still want to be disrespectful in public. Like you have dudes talk about, oh well, you can't have no friends. Like, no, I don't
I'm
want
too
none.
damn old for friends.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter if it's on social media or outside in the real world. You're gonna
Right.
still have people trying.
That's
So
gonna
at the
dry
end of
you.
the day, it's
Especially if
either
you're
you
beautiful
confident.
already.
That's either you confident in your relationship and in the way that it's going, or you not. And at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, if you not, then maybe you need to reevaluate the situation as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I ignored niggas before him, and I'm ignore niggas when I'm with him, and
That part,
still going in there.
that
Oh my
part.
bad.
Hell, to
Maybe
be
are
honest
you?
with you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ignored him at
You
first.
didn't listen
So
to you.
I
Right.
did the
You didn't listen to
same
your
thing,
Right.
Peach. I did the same thing.
Right.
I
it
You
wasn't
ignored
came to
until
niggas.
bring clean up.
look, it wasn't until we was like friends, right? And then all of a
Yeah,
sudden, it switched, and like he sent me some flowers and edible arrangements to my house. That's when I knew it was over with. He was like, he took my phone,
Oh.
and he did it slick, like, cause he was like asking me about stuff I'm allergic
address.
to.
Oh, okay.
And the crazy thing about it is so let me tell you, so he was coming here to visit his family. And
Yeah,
I was like, well, we should still meet up or whatever. So I'm thinking, oh, it's just friendly meetup.
yeah.
So he was like, so I said, you know what, you the popo shit. I trust that you ain't gonna do nothing stupid. So here's my address. I said, see how far it is from your sister, and we can, meet halfway or whatever. So
Right,
next
right.
thing I know, we on the live, we talking and stuff like that, and he was like, "Yeah, you gonna have a different perspective of me when you answer that door." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, my boy came with it. Okay, dig it.
Oh,
Okay, dig it.
Nikki!
Yeah.
Clap for Nikki. Cue the clap for Nikki.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
My boy talking that talk.
he sent them edible arrangements and them flowers, and then when the boys was at the house, so they ate it up. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna send you another one because they ate up yours." I said, "No, that's okay. That's what it was for." So then, he was talking about a first date, and from there it just, it's been sparking into something great. So he even showed up with a teddy bear and some flowers on the first date.
Oh man.
I love this for you. Cue the clap again.
Come on now, chocolate. You and all these goddamn clowns now.
I don't know. Chocolate, what you had to say?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What you said, love?
You had your medicine this morning?
No, I ain't smoked yet. I've been chilling. I've been drinking water since I woke up. Weird.
Mm.
Might be. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but he's very sweet. He's a gentleman.
I
Like,
love
he
that.
hasn't changed since the first day. So
That's
I
good.
mean, I can't,
Yeah, that's good.
like I said, sometimes, and I think we were talking about this yesterday on
Yeah.
somebody else's live. I was like, sometimes we have an idea of what we want in a person, and we're like, oh, this person got to have X, Y, Z, and then next thing you know, God send you somebody that is,
Total
completely different
opposite.
than what you thought
Mm-hmm.
you was gonna get. I mean, and I wouldn't say completely opposite because, I did say, I want somebody that was going to treat me with, care, that treats me fragile, that
Mm-hmm.
treats me, you know, lovingly, like, and, pure
Yes.
gentleman, like that. These are the things that I ask for, like, characteristic wise. And he does have those things. So, like, we have
Yes,
fun together.
ma'am.
We laugh, we joke, there's, so I mean,
That's
like I
what
said,
you
I
want,
I'm
couldn't,
though.
happy for you. I'm happy for you. That's all that matters. I'm happy for you. And I pray for your union.
thank you. I appreciate
All y'all in relationships. Let me find me a boo.
Big relationship, okay? Not
I
the little
thought you
one.
already found one, Lord.
He's for
Yeah,
the
what
street.
happened?
Mm-mm.
You were showing one last night. What happened to him?
Wait, that's the same one that you was arguing with them for? Is that him? That
No.
one?
No.
He blocked.
Okay.
That
Oh.
one
Oh,
crazy.
not him
Wait,
blocked.
you
Oh
blocked
my
him?
God.
Wait, what
We got
happened,
cussed
love?
out. We got cussed
They
out for
got
somebody
cussed
she ended up
Shut
blocking.
your
Ain't that a bitch?
goddamn mouth.
Ain't that about a bitch? Cussed us out like a dog. Ain't even like it.
Hmm? Spat, why the hell you asking her? She asked you. The fuck? If you get never mind.
I gotta keep my life private.
T Davis,
Hmm?
Yeah.
don't be acting funny, but I'm gonna write you, and because that was like a weird message that I got in the comments.
You
Yeah,
got a
we didn't
weird.
repeat it out loud. No,
Yeah,
we can't read. I didn't
right.
read it out loud. I just said
I ain't even seen that.
So
it's an.
he said, flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he was in Alaska, right?
I don't
So
know what the hell you talking about, Spec.
Look at
okay,
the comment, T. Davis. Damn.
but ain't he crazy a little bit? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna write T Davis.
I
I thought that
just
was
thought
good.
that y'all met from the same dude that y'all was trying to fuck off at the same time. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but isn't that what y'all
Ask him.
what the
Yeah,
friendship is based off of?
yeah. That's
Have
why I
you
said
been
that's
in
kind of weird.
communication with that person after this?
No,
Maybe prior to this?
no.
Don't even entertain it.
I feel
No
like
good
it's a setup.
intentions coming from it.
I feel like that's a setup because he was in here though. That's why I
Yeah,
was confused.
I saw that. I saw that.
That's what I say. No good intentions.
I saw
Okay,
that, honey. I saw that.
Oh, boy.
I definitely did
okay.
see that.
I just wanted to say it
T
real quick
Davis,
before I write back. All right, cool.
What's up, bro?
Now he said he's not by
everything's
his
all
phone.
fine, over there on the other side over there with all
You all
them
right?
flies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Good,
just had a
good.
conversation. Yeah, I just talked to him.
All right. Well, that's
Yes,
enough.
sir.
That's fine. I just thought I
I'm
was
glad
getting.
everything is okay. Thanks, Zach,
Yeah,
for
he
telling
do
us.
act slow sometimes.
You guys talk about me acting slow.
He
Y'all
did.
were on the same bus. I told y'all. We already said y'all were on the same
Nah,
slow bus growing up.
nah.
No, no, no. I wasn't on
I was
that bus, man.
upgraded. He want to act like he don't know what's going on. Like he don't see
Oh,
me.
you
I ain't see.
upgraded.
I ain't see
I'm
the numbers.
upgraded.
He
I
said, "Get
still
off
ain't
my
seen it.
bro." We know your bro longer than you know your bro.
You
Oh,
listen,
oh.
listen.
I was in the sandbox with my boy. Y'all follow my boy Skinny Street. That's my
What do we
brother.
get if we follow him?
That's what I asked him yesterday.
He ain't cash that for you a damn thing. So maybe I don't know what
Is he from
it
Mm-mm.
is.
is he from Tampa as well? Because if he's from Tampa,
Yeah,
I'm definitely not I will not follow
yeah.
nobody
He
from
from
Florida,
town.
honey.
That's my Tampa brother.
All right.
Crazy out there.
Boy, boy, boy. Mm-mm.
I'm trying to get my boy Page up and running.
Good morning, everyone.
Who's that? Oh
Yeah.
God.
Who is that?
Good morning, Passion.
Who is that?
Passion.
Passion fruit.
Don't say
Passion fruit is wild.
don't say nothing, Stat.
What?
You trying to be messy this morning.
Where's
No, I'm
Passion
not.
Jar at?
I already asked you everything I had to ask you yesterday. Shit. For real.
Oh yeah, you went to her as a woman.
She came here.
Woman, oh woman.
No, I never mind.
It's a joke. Oh my God. Where is y'all sense of humor on this Monday morning?
It's
It's
Tuesday, sis.
Chaka, they don't know nothing
Tuesday
about that
for
though.
y'all.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday for
Tuesday.
y'all. It's my Monday. Thank you. I
Well,
don't know why y'all
according
don't
to the
understand. We don't
calendar, it
all
says
live on. We don't
Tuesday.
all live on the same planet. Y'all live on y'all planets, and I live on my planet. I need y'all to understand that, or else we all gonna keep butting heads. Okay.
You're gonna be behind always.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what y'all talking about, but my planet sit on top of Earth. But go ahead.
No, your planet in a whole another goddamn galaxy. Goddamn better
So how we
million,
got on this
black
topic?
billion.
We got on this topic because of T. Davis was talking about how he's hiding his girl from the world.
Right.
That's how we got on
So,
this
Yeah.
topic.
Right. So
Well,
now what you gonna
frankly,
do
I don't
today?
give a damn.
What you gonna do today, Davis?
I don't
Where
know.
did love go?
I'm still in limbo. I don't know.
Oh,
you say he's still in limbo.
I'm still in limbo.
Why?
yeah. What are you hesitating about? Because it's something you hesitant about.
I just don't, I just don't like to second guess now because I'm a direct kind of brother. You know,
Okay, so
I,
so at the end of the day, you're unsure about the status of the relationship, and that's okay. If that's what it is, then I mean, I would just say like, hey, look, I'm not comfortable at this time to share because I'm not comfortable in the status of the relationship right now. When we get to that point where I'm comfortable, then I don't have no problem, broadcasting that information.
T Davis
But I
ain't
know
doing
a
that
lot of
shit,
times.
Pete. T
Huh?
Davis ain't doing that shit. T Davis
no,
ain't doing
He
that
not.
shit.
I don't think T caught the whole that ain't gonna happen. That's
T Davis ain't doing
a
that
Lord
whole
shit.
have
other.
mercy. But T Davis, what I was saying was how you're conducting yourself is probably why she's feeling insecure in the
but
relationship.
listen, but
And
listen what
not
I'm
with
saying.
herself, but with the relationship.
But listen to me. I'm not conducting myself in any manner that was not shown to her before we even started talking.
But
What
some
I'm
women
saying.
think they can change a man.
It's
Well,
not
listen.
changing. It's not
What?
changing, right? But you want to change your demeanor when you're on social media to respect that
It's
woman.
just you have a woman.
But this
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. I'm not disrespectful
Mm-hmm.
It's
towards her. I tell y'all how I'm talking to somebody, correct?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you
disclose
did.
that type of information. It ain't like I'm trying to hide it,
Right.
but
okay. So when
when you
so when a
start to get
woman
up,
approaches you,
hold on. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
I was gonna say now what other people do, other women might do, when they come in here, or maybe she might see a comment, this. I can't control that shit, man.
You
True.
can't.
That ain't got nothing
You
to do
can't.
with me.
You can't.
How?
That's the same thing kind of people talk about, with Dickie.
Mm-hmm.
What might go on with other women might approach. That don't have nothing to do with That's out of peace control. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right,
and
but you can
and I
control your actions,
and I do that,
your demeanor.
right? I do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's
I
what I'm
feel like you
saying.
have.
right. And that's what I'm saying. The type of reassurance you got standards that don't lower change. Most definitely, Calvin. So
Calvin, shut up.
the reassurance that is needed for some women compared to others is that's where I'm having the issue with, right? Because I shouldn't have to keep saying stuff 15, 20, 30 times when I done told you, hey man, this is what it is.
Oh,
You
you're
understand what I'm
dating a
saying?
spat. Mm.
That's a lot.
Oh, y'all heard that? Oh, I thought it was on mute.
Oh, that's how Spatty is. That's
No,
damn
it's
it.
like it just
But
reminded me of spat. But okay, I get it. I
but
get
T
it.
Davis, with that, you got to take everything into account, like I was telling you about. You get what I'm saying? As far as what we talked about last night, you got to take all of that into account. All of that, not just based off of what we see right here in front of us. You got to take all of that into account.
Right, right,
That's why I
Again,
say you got to extend grace a little bit. You know what I'm saying when it comes to that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because they might not be used to it.
right.
Yeah.
Without going
used to
into
it or just trying to find a way to control the
no.
situation.
no, no.
I
With
think
T
maybe
Davis
that's got something
situation,
to do
we're
with
used to
It,
it.
it, it is. It's trying to find a way to control the situation, control the narrative of the situation. And I get it now that you explained it the second time. Some women are like that where they don't fully 100% love themselves, right? So whatever they're missing, they're gonna look for it in the
From
man and
who?
expect the man to give it
Right.
because they're not giving it to themselves. So it's going to
Right.
cause a lot of friction because every minute you're going to have to keep
right. Right.
reassuring. That's what I'm saying. It's like a spat thing. It's like you got to keep reassuring. And that gets very
And I, and I,
draining.
Cumbersome.
I
Yeah.
said this, is that is very tiring.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
get what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
very
But
Like,
I
tiring
don't
because
Yeah.
think
you know
I
you
don't
was
think it's an
watching
insecurity
how you
about
move.
themselves. I don't think it's an insecurity about themselves. That's
It
where y'all getting it
is.
wrong. I think it's
It
an
is.
insecurity
No.
within the relationship. She doesn't feel secure in that relationship, not within
but
herself.
but but
But
hold on
isn't
now.
it still early on?
It's in
It
yourself,
is.
passion. It's in herself. It's
Yeah,
not
but it's
with
still
him.
early
It's in
on.
yourself.
If
When
a
This
you
is
man
why I
lack
is
in
say
it,
if
it's in
my man is
yourself.
sitting here saying that he's into me behind closed doors, but he's carrying himself a different type of way on social media, he could say it 50 times to me and I'm still not going to believe it because how he's
Right.
sitting here acting on social media. It's not about an insecurity within yourself. It's how that individual is acting and portraying himself. If he's
I
making
don't see
himself
T Davis to
accessible,
sit on
But
here. I
he's
don't see
saying the
T
same.
Davis
You
sitting on
can't
here
say
doing shit that I would be like
thank you.
if I was to date him I wouldn't agree with that. He's not, to me he don't do nothing crazy. Now with the people that come on here that's a different thing, right?
Thank
But
you.
again, if you
Thank
with
Hey,
that
hey,
person
hey,
and
T
you know
Davis.
that person, you should trust that person enough to know that that's not the time and that they on.
you. And
But if you
and
can't
not only
trust
that,
it, that
right?
ain't for you.
Not only that, you can't compare
I'm
me
gonna
to what you used to dealing with other men because
And
I'm not him.
that's yeah,
That's
that's
where the problem
insecurity
come
when you
in at.
start to compare it to other people because now
right.
you're thinking about old shit, old
Right.
Right.
trauma. That's not his fault. That's her fault. So again,
Exactly.
that's an insecurity
Right. Right. And I
because that
think
means
that's
that
where
you
the problem
haven't
come in
healed
at.
from shit in your life.
Right.
You haven't healed
Right.
yet if you're still
I'm a
bringing it up.
I'm gonna say this. Okay, so I can understand it with it being fresh. I understand, where he's coming from with that as it relates to that. I will say this. What I said earlier, I don't claim nobody that don't claim me. So I
Right.
always used to make it loud and clear. If you're gonna make a rule or have an exception to the rule, make sure it's clear across the board because at the end of the day, if she does it to you, you cannot be upset with her.
Hmm.
facts.
I
I
agree
wouldn't,
with that.
and I explained it.
How
I
much months are
explained
y'all
that.
in this? Like, is it
I want to say
months? Like,
maybe about 3 4 months maybe.
Oh, hell
okay,
no, T Davis. Hold on now.
It's okay.
What?
Oh,
What?
hell no. No, you done
What?
lost me
damn,
now.
Peach.
You done lost me now.
Ruby
Oh,
out
What
the
wrong,
hell
Pete?
car,
no.
Peach.
What? What wrong with 3 4 months?
Almost blew out the damn car.
First of all, T Davis. First of all, in 3 to 4 months, you should know whether or not you want to actually talk to this woman on a serious note or exclusively
Say
or
that
not.
Hold
again.
on. Wait a
You
minute.
don't
Wait a
have. I'm
minute.
not. Hold on. I didn't say
Okay.
relationship. I didn't say relationship. I said you know at 3 to 4 months if you want to exclusively focus on this woman or not, right? So at that moment, at 3 to 4 months, it should not be no damn secret or that.
But hold on, can you do that without? See, you done seen your person. I haven't even seen mine. Can you go?
Oh Lord,
Right.
y'all trip. Both of y'all
We ain't
tripping.
got there yet.
Get out
We
the
ain't
car.
got
Both
there
of
yet.
y'all tripping.
What do y'all
Both of
mean
y'all
you
tripping
ain't got
then.
That's what
there
I'm
yet?
saying. That's why. Hold on. That's why I did not want to make that commitment yet because I said let's
Yeah,
wait
both of
until
y'all
we see
tripping
each
then.
other. No,
Right, Peach.
Yeah, both of y'all tripping.
listen. We in two different parts, of the country.
It don't
People
matter.
got work schedule.
It doesn't
People got
matter.
work schedule.
Hawaii.
You make time.
Me
Right.
and
That
my man
both of
live
y'all
in two
tripping at
different
this
parts
point.
as
The
well.
weekends, the lady off
Yeah,
on the weekend.
yeah, both
I
of y'all
I
work.
took
tripping
a
at this point.
14-hour flight to go see this man.
I
Fuck is you
right.
talking about?
I had to organize childcare for my kids to be able to spend time with mine. Like it's too
Yeah,
easy.
So,
It's too
yeah,
It's too
easy.
nah.
some of y'all
easy.
need to
Both of
mind
y'all
y'all
tripping.
damn business. Let that man. Let
Boy,
that
I'm
man.
tripping
Let that.
fast.
No, no.
Lord,
So
have
I
I'm
have
mercy.
a
with.
question.
You know what? I'm with you when you right, but this is not it. This is not it.
So,
3 to
I
4
got a
Hey,
months is
question.
all
today,
y'all
man.
do. Been conversating.
Y'all ain't even
Nah,
17, my boy.
So I
nah.
got a
Y'all ain't
question
even
for
17,
you
my
hold
all.
boy.
on,
The
but hold on.
most that I've
Is she?
conversated with a man that I have lived really far, like I've lived 12 hours away from somebody before, and the most that I've conversated with them was 1 month before we actually met each other. That's the
Same.
most. But
Same.
3 to 4 months? Oh hell no! I would have been found somebody.
You got
Yeah,
you a
you know
pen
what?
pal.
Y'all both need to
Thank
move
you,
on.
But Pete,
thank you.
Y'all both need to
hold on,
move on at this point.
Pete. In all due respect, you don't think maybe like y'all was moving a little too fast?
Oh God.
No.
To meet each other,
Here
Janice,
we
to
go.
meet each other.
No, that's his thing. That's his thing, Peach. I think he is wired a
You
little different when it comes to taking his time.
My thing is this: you can take your time to the point where you end up missing out on a blessing, because at the end of the
Well,
Exactly.
hold
day,
on, no.
I'm
No,
sorry,
no.
hold on,
Okay, okay.
it's a difference between taking your time in a relationship versus actually having intentions on that relationship. Because if y'all are actually wanting to be in a relationship, you gonna at least meet each other. Come on now, that don't require rocket science. That don't require, oh, everything has to line up
A
perfectly,
flight
even if
is
it's
not
only for a
200.
couple hours. I've had a man literally tell me, oh, you know what, my schedule is busy or whatever, but I can still come see you at least for a couple hours. I mean, it's
Right.
nothing to these flights are so
I
cheap nowadays. You could do
It
that. But
is.
my thing
Girl,
is,
I
what?
like,
understand it.
that's if you really want it. That, I mean, it obviously there's a lot of insecurity on both parts as it relates
Mhm.
to where y'all at.
No. I think if you truly like want to invest in something long term, I think you should take your time. Just because
Yeah, but
we
meet
haven't,
them
we hold
so
on,
you
hold on,
know.
wait a minute. Just because we haven't rushed to meet each other, that don't mean our attention is divided elsewhere.
So
I'm talking to somebody else. We still talking to get to know each other. Like I say, you got people who've been married years say they still don't know each other, and it possibly could be because they was moving a little too
well,
fast.
No, no, because
It
there
has
have been
nothing to do
people,
with that.
there
It
have been
has nothing
people
to
that
Possibly
have
do with
not.
grew
that.
up
It's no
together.
commitment.
Let me tell you something. You will never 100% know anybody, because we all should be
Exactly.
changing. We all should be evolving. At the end of the day, that's the fun part of a
so
relationship, is learning each
Yes.
other still.
I got a
That's
question
the
for
Yes.
fun
you.
part.
I got a
Okay.
question.
What's the?
And see,
Uh huh.
So
okay,
you've
go
waited
ahead.
3 to 4 months, maybe 5, 6 before y'all meet. Because you say y'all meeting in December. What if you
Right.
meet this lady and she's not nothing that she has been portraying over the phone?
That part. That part.
Then you've wasted six
Okay,
It's
months of your life.
nothing to
I
meet
wasn't wasting the
somebody.
damn thing because we were just talking.
Lord have mercy.
And
Shit, we were
somebody
just
catch your
conversating.
feelings, right?
See now, but hold on now. But what if I just rush to,
But
you
T
know what I'm
Davis,
saying? Go ahead.
you have to look at it like this, bro. That's time that you can never get back, bro. That's
Yeah.
time that you could have been spending making memories with your family, with another person. That's time that she probably could have been taken away from her family, whatever the case may be. That's time that
Right.
you can never get back. That's why we have to, when we give people our time,
You
we have to
move
be
with
very
intention.
intentional and
Yep.
down to the T, because
Okay.
you don't
And
want
it's
to
quicker
waste
to
that time
alleviate.
make it feel like a regret later.
Right, because
So
it's
Because I
quicker
could
to
be anything I
alleviate
want to be
those.
over the phone. I could be anything I want to be over the
this
internet.
is hold on. This is my train of thought, right? Like when you get to know somebody, and don't take this, personally, women, but y'all show different sides to you. The longer that you
Everybody
are
do.
talking to
Everybody
somebody,
do.
not me. Don't put me in there because I don't
No,
operate like
everybody
that.
do.
No, baby.
You
I
do it
I
too.
show
You just
You
don't
I
do.
know that
show it
you
You
do
just
all.
it.
don't know that
I
you
show
do
it
it, but
Don't
all
you
know
from
do.
that
the
you're
jump.
doing it.
I show
You think you
everything
do.
from the jump. Okay, but let me get to my point. I ain't trying to. So what I'm saying is, like now, it's stuff that emerged even last night that I didn't even know that possibly might become an issue. You
Mm.
get what I'm saying? That's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying I don't think you should rush no talking stage. If we meet, that's cool. But I'm saying like I ain't the feeling that I'm having after this conversation last night is leaving me like, man, I don't even know. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And it done
right.
been 3-4 months.
And it's valid. That's a
Okay,
valid
so
feeling to
so now
have.
let's say I rushed out there to go meet her. Now I done spent this time with her and all this type of stuff, and we continue talking, and now some more stuff that came out. That's what I'm saying. I don't
What's
think
gonna
that
come
make no
out?
difference.
So,
But
if
I'm just
you
saying,
think the negative
He
is going to
looking for
outweigh the positive.
shit to
no
go
man,
wrong.
Right.
That's
You're
I
why.
ain't
looking
looking.
for things to
No,
go
I ain't looking
wrong.
for a
You
damn.
are.
I ain't looking
You
for nothing.
are.
No, I'm not
You
looking for
are.
nothing. No,
You
no,
got
no,
your
no.
You're
guard
not
up.
I
You
taking
got
the
to let that guard
experience for
down.
what it is.
goddamn right,
Yeah,
I
you're
got
not.
my guard up,
You got
but
your
I'm
guard
You,
Well,
up.
open.
but
I
then
can hear it.
I'm open. I'm open.
no, you're
that's
not.
not
If you got your
you're
guard up.
not
Are you insecure
open. You're
too?
not
And
You're not open
I,
because you're looking for the wrong instead of being positive. Can I live with this lady? I can live without this lady. How do she make me feel in conversation? And
you
then when you
can't do
meet
that in no 4 months.
her,
That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're
We not
saying.
telling you to rush
We're
the
what I'm
saying
talking
telling
stage.
you
We're
is
saying just meet.
you
First
need
of
to
all,
make that
just
step
meet.
and put it in
Right.
I
Just
reality
meet.
always tell
so
I
that
always
you
tell
can
people
reassure yourself this is for me.
I
You could
always
be
tell
different.
people this. I hate when a guy will come out the gate saying, "Hey, let's go out on a date or whatever." Yeah, we should be talking on the phone for a little while, but at the same time, I have to be around this person in their presence to see how they treat me in person. What are we talking about in person? Because y'all can have all the conversation in the world over the phone,
On
and
the
then you
phone,
meet
right?
up. And you meet up and everybody quiet. Nobody want to say
Yeah.
nothing. Everybody's scared to talk. Like
Ooh, that me
so,
that.
I've been in situations like that. But that's what he Zach was also saying as far as like you 3 to 4 months in when you could have been designating that time for building a business, doing anything of the sort outside of just talking on the phone. Because at
Right.
this point, like Love was saying, y'all pen pals at this point. Y'all not even in no talking stage. Y'all just chit chat from time to time to pass the time,
Right.
pretty much. There is no movement towards anything because in not saying that and that's nobody is saying rush the talking stage. What we are saying is if you are moving with intentions, you can quickly alleviate people that are not meant for your life, and people that
Right.
are meant for your life you'll know that sooner than rather than later, because just talking over the phone, of course you're gonna feel a certain type of way, of course you're gonna be detached from that person, of course it's not, there's no emotion there. Men are very logical when it comes to how y'all operate, right?
Right.
But sometimes it's okay to incorporate your heart if that's truly what you're trying to accomplish. If you truly want companionship and love, like you have to be vulnerable to that. But if you're not vulnerable, that's why I tell people all the time. Women take a risk too. You don't know what people's intentions are, right? So in order to truly figure that out, you have to open yourself up fully to that. Because if you don't, you'll never be able to accomplish love in the purest form that you're looking for. Like if you constantly go with this mindset of I'm not gonna let anybody in, how you gonna ever be able to feel that love?
Right. Like I just feel like you need to see what she chew, how she chews, how she walks, certain
And that's what I
things.
told her. And listen, and I
Yeah. You
said
need to see
that's
that.
the only reason that we haven't made it exclusive because we need to be
Mm,
around each other. We need to be
yeah.
around each other. We got to see
Yeah.
how we vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Because she might not chew
You
right.
know,
Y'all might be at Golden
well, I don't
Corral and she
know.
might chew wrong.
What do
And then
y'all
you
like
I
might
better?
be
don't
like,
know. You know, so
I'm
what?
happy for you, but I feel like you got to be open for this to work. You know what I mean? Like I want you to be more open and
I'm
more
open.
understanding.
That's your expectation, man. You can't go off your expectation, man, about what you want him to make. You got to build what makes him happy. He got to go on his own relationship, man, his own feelings, man. All this about we trying to help him and what we do, we can just give him some logic, man. But he got to go on his own feelings, how he
The
feel,
man
how
been
he
out
want
the
to make
business
this
for
work,
10
man.
years. He needs some reassurance.
I was just about to say he been out the game for a while, so of course,
All right,
his
so he got to
perspective
get
is
So
going to
he
be a
got to get
little
himself
clouded.
comfortable back in. He just can't rush back in because of how y'all saying that rush back in.
Nobody's telling
Let
him
him
to rush
ease
back
back
in though,
into it.
Kelvin.
No,
Nobody's
Let him
telling him
get
that.
to it
I'm not
there.
Nobody's
saying to
telling
rush
him
back
that.
in. You can't tell me
Nobody's
when
telling
you're
him to rush nothing. We're just saying if you're looking to be in a relationship with somebody at some point in your life, be more intentional about how you approach dating. That's all we're saying. We're not saying rush and talk, you got to make it a relationship right away, or you got to tell people your business right away. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is be
When he
open.
said he'd rather wait 3-4 months, y'all rather said it was just wrong for that. So what
I
was
didn't say
that?
no, he didn't say that. He said it's been three to
It's
four
time to meet.
months.
It's
He
time
said
to
it's
meet
been
that person instead of wasting more time when he was
That's what we're saying. Like,
he was
instead of keep
trying
wasting
to meet the
time
person
just
and the
talking on the
person
phone.
wants exactly what he wants. So what we're saying is to alleviate wasting that time, then now's the time to set up a meeting so he can see her, she can see him, he can smell her, she can smell him. And if they're not compatible on where they want in their relationship, then they won't be together.
That's
So
cool,
they
but
can
when
make
he
it
feel
make
comfortable
it
at
work.
doing that, though, when he feel comfortable at doing that, you got to let him get back
right.
comfortable into that stage of
And let me
doing
tell
that. Just
and
like
let me
y'all
tell
say, he
y'all
been out
something.
it for a while. Let him slowly but surely get himself back into the groove and let him feel that.
And let me tell y'all something, ladies. Like what? Hold on, Lord. Hold on, Lord. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of time when men be rushing, they be rushing to come see you. They want to spend time with you. A lot of this shit again be lust led. They want to put hands on you. You get what I'm saying? That's why they trying to rush. Man, I got to see you. Come spend the weekend with me. Come, you know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
even more of a reason to meet, because guess what? At that moment, you'll know
agree.
at that point that that person is lustful and
I
not just
disagree.
because. Well, my thing is this. I mean, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, like Passion said, it doesn't necessarily mean that. But this is the point that I was trying to make. Even with that meeting, I can tell if a man is strictly only wanting to meet me because he of a
Right.
physical attribute. I can be
Right.
in his presence, and if all he's doing is trying to touch on me or trying to talk about my physical appearance, then I know, hey, this is the first and last date we're gonna be
well,
on.
well,
Appreciate
hold
you.
on.
Thank you for your
Some
time. But that's
some
even
of
more
them.
of a reason
Okay.
why sometimes you should be meeting people, because that's how you can tell what people's true intentions are. Over the phone, it can sound beautiful. Over the phone, it can make it look like it's all sunshine and rainbows. But when you get in that person's presence, then you know what their true intentions are. So yes, I do want to meet you, sir.
Well,
That's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to rush you though, T Davis. That's all I was
I know,
saying.
I
I
know,
wasn't.
I know it's love. I know it's love,
I
Peach. I know.
understand. You good, Peach, but that was great. That was your expectation. That's how you feel, but that ain't how she feel. And we don't hear her side and can't talk to her and then no T side and only hearing what he's saying. We can't absolutely
But we're not
put
speaking for them. We're not
no
speaking
judgment
for
on
them.
that,
We're just
man.
talking off of 3 to 4 months we can't meet.
Okay, then we just have to try to support him and give him the best, but we can't just make him do it. He have to feel comfortable with doing it. When he feel comfortable with doing it, then he can move forward with his feelings on how he want to go on meeting her and getting together. You forgot, just like y'all say, he been out of it for a while,
Right.
so
And exactly. So that's why we're
he have to
saying from
slowly but surely get back into
and we
to him.
understand that.
It's
We
like rushing
understand
to
that.
him. So he have to go slowly but surely, and he
And
have to
we
feel back
understand
into
that,
it.
Calvin.
If you're listening to what he's saying and how he talking, so you have to move step by step with T. Davis. You have to let him
We
move step by
understand that,
step.
Calvin. And that's not what we're saying. We're not
Calvin,
telling
but
him
we're
to rush
also
into
saying
anything. We are just simply saying that because he's been out of the game for so long, that maybe we're lending suggestions. We're trying to tell him what perspective, where another perspective may be coming from. That way he can have the entire picture and not just his view of what dating is. That's what we're trying to say. We're not trying to tell him to rush
I
into
hear you.
nothing.
I hear
We're
you.
not
I
trying to
hear you.
tell him to be her boyfriend tomorrow. We're not trying to say any of that. What we are saying is, hey, T Davis, we understand you've been out of the game for a minute. Cool. Here is the thing. How from a lot of women's perspective, this is what it could be. We're not saying, hey, this is what she's saying, because we don't know. You're right, we don't know, but we're saying, hey, this is what it could be. So maybe, switch up your approach just a little bit. Hey, maybe you
I got
should think about doing this instead, and then that way you can really gauge if this is really her being insecure, or if it's actually because of something you've done because you've not been in dating for so long. That's all
Right.
we're saying.
And like Pete said, talking for so long like that, y'all gonna run each other ragged. Y'all are probably exhausted of talking on the phone at this point. Y'all
not at
probably are
all.
frustrated that y'all do want to
Not at
meet.
all. Not at all. Not at all. No.
Okay.
Now, T. Davis, this out of love, T. Davis. You know what I'm
Talk to me.
saying? This out of love. I agree with the women, bro. Just because you know a lot more than everybody else know up here. You get what I'm saying? And I understand, and I know, where you coming from. But I'm gonna have to roll with the women on this one, bro. You got to. I'm not saying to rush it. Change your approach a little bit. In order to be a student of the game, in order to be a goat in the game, a legend of the game, you got to be a student of the game first. Like you said, you've been out of the game a long time, 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get your feet wet a little bit. And maybe this is getting your feet wet. Maybe you jumping out there on faith and you going to meet this woman and y'all scheduling something. Maybe, yeah. Sometimes you have to be preacher. Now you about to get me to preaching. Sometimes even in comfortability, you have to get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I know that sounded a little slow. That sound like I got a Georgia education, but you got to be uncomfortable sometimes, T. Davis. You can't always be in your element in every aspect of your life. You just can't. It don't fit you that well. And the truth of the matter is, you might as well go put yourself up under a damn rock if that's the way you want to live. You got to get out.
No,
You got
man.
to get out your comfort zone. I'm
I
just
feel
being
you,
honest with you.
bro. I feel you. I feel you.
Hey,
Oh,
T.
We'll
Hey, T.
talk,
let
bro.
me say
We'll
this.
talk.
Let
You
me
know
say
we'll
this.
talk.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
he's
gonna
saying
talk,
it.
and I made the point. Like I said, listen, me, back one of the reasons I wanted to take a break because I was taking a whole
Rude boy, what one? Sorry, I had to say that.
Rule boy, what's up with it? I was taking the wrong approach to even handling women, being around women, right? Especially when I was younger, my mindset was when I come around a woman, my whole, my whole thing was it was mostly just for sexual, purposes, right? So I didn't want to, I didn't want to come to this one with that same mindset. So that's why I say, okay, let me take a step back, really slow it down and let's just talk, get to know each other. I don't want to move too fast. You know what I'm saying? I told her maybe when we do when she does visit, it's probably best she not even stay in my house, right? You gotta understand, like I was a little different back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I don't take no misstep.
Hey, T.
Getting on. What's up? What's up,
At
Miss B?
first I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna sit down in the comments. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been out of dating just as long as you have, and this is just my honest opinion. It's just like me personally. I feel like this, and I tell people this all the time who has been single for a long time. It's not a fact about taking the approach different. And when I make the statement, don't let it be known. Don't let it be known, period. Even with her, don't let it be known. If you want to take that focus on how you want to focus and move, you take that focus on how you want to focus and move. Don't sit there and tell her, hey, we're going to talk, and you showing completely interest in her because, of course, she's going to want that reassurance, of course. So that's what they saying. But at the same time, you got to be very, very careful with the words you speak. You got to be very, very careful on how you move, because by you being out of dating so long, it is a dangerous situation, because you ain't gonna put up with a lot of shit, and your guards is gonna be up. It's not intentional, but that's how you're moving, because it's not what you say, it's how you saying it.
Most definitely. Most
And
definitely.
so that's it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you really not invested interest in her, don't say you talking to somebody.
That
Don't.
part.
That's why I told you, don't let it be known, because you're gonna have all these different opinions and everybody else now, because that's how everybody else move. But if you really not want to go in 3 to 4 months, I'm gonna be honest with you, it is a long time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, 10 toes down with you.
Hold on. I know you know I rock with you, T, but when you
You
say
know,
long time for what? What does that mean?
from you not actually visually seeing her. Me personally, that is a long time, because you
Okay.
still, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not finna chit chat, sugar, kumbaya with nobody for 3 to 4 months, and I ain't even seen laid eyes on you. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But to each his own.
That's a fourth of the year, T. Davis.
To each his own. But I will say honestly, to protect you and to protect her, don't let it be known. If you have interest in her or whatever, you can't sit up here and expect her to move the way you move. And she can't expect you to move the way you move. It's not fair on either part,
Most definitely.
because that's being selfish. And I'm just
And I think that's where the issue coming in at, T. You know.
that's that's being selfish. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you told this lady that she was interested in you and you was interested in her, you letting it be known that, hey, I really want to talk to you. So you got to take a step back if that's not really what you want. Because if you're gonna go into something being hesitant about it, just sit on your
Then
ass
you
and
shouldn't
see.
be doing it.
Don't do
And
it.
I'm not hesitant. I'm not hesitant in no way, shape, or
Mhm.
form at all, at all. But
Because
like I say, I just want to take my time when I'm getting to know a woman. That's
this,
it.
and
That's
I'm gonna be
all I'm
honest
saying.
with you, King, what really hurt a lot of relationships and a lot of marriages is that they always want to go in there with time, and they want to base that shit on
Yep.
time. You could be gone today or tomorrow within hours. You never know when you're gonna leave this world.
Right.
You just gotta have the faith of a size of a mustard seed. Period. Point blank. And if that
Right.
person for you, that person for you. I get on my sister ass all the time when somebody show you who they show their hand. That's
Believe
who
it.
they are. Turn your ass around. You don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody, and I do that myself. When somebody show you, it's not, you could talk to this person for a whole year and you still won't know that person.
That's true.
That's what I
So,
said earlier.
so what are you doing? Me personally, I'm not getting on your ass. You have to be very careful. I understand that wholeheartedly. Yes, you do. But everybody have some damn intentions. Everybody. That's why you don't go in that motherfucker expecting anything out of anyone. If
Right.
they show you who they are, they show you who they are. You pack up your bags and you move to the next door. Hello, hi, how you doing? And going on about your
Right.
business.
Right.
You just can't sit up here and just say, hey, I'm just trying to get to know her. Yeah, you can know that person. And then how you gonna feel after you keep in mind, like you said, you haven't met this woman, like Peach said, you haven't met this woman, you haven't met her physically, right? And you've been talking to this woman for 2 years. And she bring out some acrobatic ass shit that you ain't even seen. You gonna be like, what the fuck? Where this come from? People are very unpredictable.
Right.
And it still goes back to what I said. If that
And
person
people will
is
fail
for
you all the time.
if that person is for you, it's for you. I would say go in with a clean mind, a clean slate. Don't expect anything and take it for what it is. And that's being honest. And don't let it be known until you know for sure. Like, hey, I want to date this person. Not to her, not to anybody, because again, you moving a base on yourself, not her. Not her. Y'all not moving together as a team. Y'all moving together. You moving like, oh, because the whole conversation is like, I. This is how I feel. This is how I date. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when you talk to a person, it's always I. That means you are selfish and you're not worried about how nobody else think that you talk to. That's all I want to say. Love you too.
Love you too. I appreciate
You
that.
you, you know
Relate to the air.
you know T Davis. My, my football coach told me T Davis. He said either you get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. And you got to make that decision, bruh. If you want to get better when it comes to dating, when it comes to
And if your
mental
girl
health,
ain't right, I
you know what I'm
got
saying. I
plenty.
understand you've been out the
That's
game.
any of
What the hell?
them.
You got to get to that. Well, you either get better or you get worse. You never stay the same, and you got to get to a place to where you got to decide. Even though you've been out of the game a long time, things has changed. You get what I'm saying? You got to really understand that. And you know, I'm not saying that you don't truly understand, but time comes along with it, and time also doesn't matter. It's about where you are and where you trying to get to, where you trying to get to. And if you're trying to get to a place to where you're able to date women and not have to have your guard up and be so judgmental or have short-term patience and stuff like that, then you got to change some things, bro. That's just the nature of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Jay, you got something you want to add? And I'm listening. I'm listening and taking everything in. I appreciate everybody. Giving me some advice. I really do. You breaking up? You breaking up, T? I can hear. Yeah. Okay. I can hear you now. Mhm.
And to be honest with you, it's gonna cause that person, if you go in with that mindset, and keep in mind, it's gonna cause that person to be very limited with you. They're gonna be very limited of what they
Very.
choose with you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and like I say, just don't let it be known. Because if you tell that person, "Oh, I like you, I want to get to know you," but then you come back with hesitation, even though you may feel like it's not hesitation, it's coming off as hesitation, and she or you will be very limited with each other. And it's just not only you, T. Like I said, I can't speak on what this woman feels, and I can't speak on how you feel. I can
Right.
only go kind of like based on how you feel, because number one, you have been single, you just been single a little bit longer than me. So I understand you on pins and needles when it comes down to relationships. I understand it. And nobody's not going to understand it until when you have not been in a relationship. If you've been in a relationship past 5 years, you've been single past 5 years, trust me, you're going to be very skeptical on anybody that you deal with. Because when you come at peace and you don't want to deal with bullshit, and you don't want to deal with you're going to be very, very, very picky about who you deal with. And that's the thing with T. Davis. He's not saying that he probably don't like this girl or whatever. He's probably not saying he don't want to meet her. He's not saying none of that. He's just saying he's being cautious. But at the same time, that cautiousness is coming off the wrong way on how you speaking it.
Right.
And
And I was
And
go
also
ahead.
when he shared the things that he's dealing with her, like he's not used to that. Because when he did it before, it was no social media. It was no TikTok every day. So he has to adjust because now he's incorporating the women into his life that doesn't really care about social media.
Well, keep her ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't involve it. Stay your ass away from social media. I feel like relationships shouldn't even be posted on social media. Keep her away, cause like I say, if I was to have a dude, he ain't gonna be on this motherfucker. Cause I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puss, and I ain't finna play with nobody about mine. I'm gonna say keep her away from it. And even if you do have panels, T. Davis, don't even have her on it, cause it's not
Oh
nobody.
no, no.
It's not nobody business. Like even by talking about the situation, it's not nobody business.
Right.
Period. And that's what mess up a lot of relationships and a lot of marriages. They don't want to be so quick to come to social media. Oh, I'm with this person. Look what this person doing for me. That's not nobody business at all. Don't in tune your relationship with social media. Keep that shit separate. Keep that shit. Nobody don't have to know. Nobody don't even have to know your business. Nobody don't even have to know who you talking to. Nobody don't even need to know how you move. That's between you and that young lady. And if you don't want to see that lady in about 20 years, that's on you. But at that time, keep in mind, if you don't want to hear nobody's opinion about it, if you don't want to hear nobody, keep that shit away. Keep it away. Until you, like I said, until you or her it's y'all decision at the end. You know, it's y'all decision at the end. And Peach, I'm not saying like you could do whatever you want to do, like on relationship, yes. But social media is not a validation for your relationship or marriage.
No, and I'm not saying that either. That's why I'm saying
Mhm.
like I'm not saying put your business out on social media. Like everybody don't know how. Like okay, so even prime example with me and Diggy, like everybody don't know how I have to know our every move. At the same
Mhm.
time, people know that we together. Like so that's why I was saying like no, if you gonna love me, it don't need to just be in private. It need to be out loud because at the end of the day, I don't want to be nobody's secret. But
But
that's just me.
but I have a question. Who's saying is not publicly just because they don't post you, or just
No, no,
because they?
no. That's not what I'm saying. Like, because we don't post each other like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is like to say, oh well, keep it completely separate. You shouldn't be saying nothing. That's a lot of times how people have those gray areas too, where they be able to do everything they want to do on social media and be disrespectful and inappropriate, and then be wondering why at home in private they shit jacked up. So it's not social media that messes up relationship. It's how people act on social media. So if you are not secure
You
in your
got to have
relationship,
integrity.
yeah, well, and see, that's what I'm saying. If you're not secure in your relationship to where you can't sit up there and tell people, hey, look, I'm not interested. Hey, I'm with somebody, then maybe you should not even be in that relationship because if at the end of the day you can't sit there and tell other people, hey, I'm in a relationship or I'm with somebody, then maybe you shouldn't even be in that relationship.
Not,
Because if
not,
you're allowing other people to determine how you love somebody out loud or nah, I'm good. I don't need it because we
no,
adults at the end of the day.
it don't have like me personally. I have 2 pages. You put both of my pages together. I have one page is close to 70,000, and this page close to 20. Right. So at the end of the day, if I do have a dude or whatever the case may be, okay, cool. Y'all might see him here and there, but so far he just being on my page like that. No, I'm not saying that he can't have social media. I'm not saying none of that at all, wholeheartedly. And I'm not saying that he ain't gonna love me this a certain way. No, it's just I don't. This is and to each his own. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't base my relationship wrapped around social media. And like you said earlier, I don't put anything that I do or every beat of my drum on what I do to the with the person I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, how you every time you when you look and you know what I'm saying, Peach. Every time you look around, people post, oh look what Bay did this, look all that. You don't have to do that. And
Right. And but see,
like I said, you
right.
can keep it separate. Yes, you
Mhm.
can keep it separate. And you do have some people that just don't like social media in their business, and you have to respect that.
But
You know.
see, also, if those people don't like social media in their business, they should not have social media. Period. My thing is this: I've actually dated somebody before where they didn't have social media at all, which I understood at that point. It's like, okay, well, of course we're not gonna be on social media because he ain't. But at the same time, and I think we're saying the same thing. Like again, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
post every move, that me and my boo make. We're not doing that. But at the same token, I'm not about to sit up here and act like we strangers on social media or act like we ain't dating or we ain't talking or
Oh
whatever the
no,
case
I
may
ain't
be.
talking about that part.
Because
No, I
yeah,
know. I'm not talking about that part. You can have somebody on social media, like you have some people that be on panels and shit like that, and then some be like, if they see a dude try to talk to you, every time I'm on live, I have 100+ in my room. Y'all
right,
been on my page, and guys, and the way I handle myself when I'm single, that's how I handle myself when I'm with someone.
right. And
So
I
that's
also feel
what.
like this. That's what we were telling him earlier too. Like to allow social media to determine how you move is not a good look because here's the thing. Social media is just open, right? In the open. But you got people every single day. Like, I don't know how many times I've gone in the store to this day to say, a man approached me and I'm like, hey, I'm dating somebody, or hey, I got a boyfriend. Well, you can't have friends. So people gonna try to infiltrate your relationship regardless at the end of the day. You just have to be secure in what you got going on with that person and have enough faith in that person to know that, hey, this person, and that's not to say to be naive. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is if you are never open and vulnerable to love the way that, how you gonna ever receive it? That's why when T Davis was saying he had a guard up earlier, I'm like, well, that's not open. That means you are guarded. That means that nobody can get in or out. Nothing can get in or out. So if we're gonna sit here and be saying that we want a certain thing out of life, if that means marriage, partner, love, then we got to be able to reflect that in ourselves too. So if we're not ready or in that state of mind to where we can do that, that's why I was telling him he might need to reevaluate what he's actually doing with this young lady, because 3 to 4 months to never seeing somebody, that is a long time. And that's not to say y'all need to be boyfriend girlfriend tomorrow. What I am saying is, you have to engage in a person physically, like not, you got to be around them in order to know, that what you're saying on the phone is matching what's in real life. Because again, social media and talking over the phone is the same thing. It's you're basically getting just a portion of what you think that person is. You won't be able to fully engage in that person until you're around them. So that's what I was saying. Well, maybe, he's just not that invested as he thinks or that he wants to be. He may like the idea, he may want to be, but he's just truly not there yet. So maybe that's just another thing. Like I said, he needs to kind of evaluate whether or not um that's the person or not. That's
That's what I was saying about the time thing. Like, you got to make sure that both y'all on the same accord as far as, oh, we good with seeing each other in 6 months, or because if she's invested in thinking like, okay, like he's saying he want to take his time and get to know her, get to figure her out and stuff like that before he meet her. That's cool. But is she feeling the same thing? Because if she hesitant,
She is.
or
She
if
is.
he, okay, so that works. But I'm saying, like, you gotta be, both of y'all gotta be on the same accord. Because if, say, you like her so much and then she's like, I guess so, whatever, but he not moving on my time, so I'm gonna go talk to somebody else, because that happens, and then you didn't waste both of y'all time. or you wasted her time or she wasted your time based on, like Peach said, and I had said earlier in the comments, when you being if you being intentional up front and telling that person, hey, you can't be like, oh, I told her I liked her. And then she was like, well, that's all you said. But if you said, hey, I want to date you, then all of a sudden she's thinking more, that's gonna be different.
Hmm.
So you both gotta be on the same accord on
Yeah,
that.
that's why I was saying you got to gauge your energy. I mean, that's really pretty much like how, I don't know, I can't speak for all women, right? But I know for me, I gauge my energy and what you give me. So if you're saying, "Oh, we just talking, we just communicating," so it don't matter who, I could be talking to 5, 10,000 different people, and we all just talking, right? So, but if you tell me, "Hey, I really like you, I want to date you, I want to court you," you know there's intentions there. But here's the thing with that: even though you are saying that, there has to be action. I don't do a whole lot
Right.
of talking. Like, from my perspective, I don't have so many men say how much they interested in me, and, oh, I would do this and I would do that for you and this and that. But there was only one that actually did exactly what he said he wanted to do. He didn't even tell me until he did it. So that made me, what I'm saying, forget everybody else and put all my attention on that person, because it was like, okay, he moved in a way where it was intentional. He not only said what he was going to do, he didn't even say what he was going to do. He just did it. So that's why I say, I mean, but that's just my perspective. I mean, like I said, you don't have to, you move how you gonna move, but you just be careful with it, because, like I said, dating nowadays is a little bit different than 10 years ago. So
Right. Right.
Jay, what's up with it, baby? You got something? You got something for me?
Yeah. First of all, hello, ladies. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
hello.
Good, 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 good. Yeah, I actually came in, T Davis. Like, I missed all. I don't know exactly what's going on. I came in when you guys were talking about some different kind of discussions here and there, and I was agreeing with some and timing in on some. But yeah, on in regards to the time portion of it, I think Peaches and Kira kind of touched upon what I was actually saying as well, because in terms of validation, right? Because not everybody shares it. Like, I know there's 24 hours in a day, and I was basically saying that I was involved in a situation where individual prefers to wait 4 or 5 months, and that's what they consider time to get to know somebody. However, 4 or 5 months for me, with me consistently on the phone with you, will feel like a year for me, because I don't have that time. So if I go out of my way to put that time and getting to know you and understand you, right? My validation in regards to that is like, when if you understand that, I'm putting in this time to get to know you, why are you not validating that, right? Because the time that the time that I'm putting in to get to know you, it's not. If you look at your previous relationships, that would be about a year. A year. The time that I spent on the phone chit chatting with you, that'll be like a year for you in your previous relationship, right? So that's just my thought in regards to it, to be honest with you. But I don't know what situation you're going in. I just know that you're a single guy out there, T Davis. I think for about 8 years, and it sounds like you're looking to get yourself into a relationship.
Yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. I just prefer to take my time. Basically, that's what it is. And I was just telling them, how, we've been talking. I want to say about 3 to 4 months, and we haven't seen each other. So, uh, they were just
So
saying
you guys are
how.
establishing 4 to 6 months to see each other.
Well, it'd probably be about 5 months when we end up, seeing each other. So,
Yeah, but is that dictated from you, or is that?
you know what? It was, it was okay. It was dictated from both of us. Both of us didn't want to rush. Both of us saw no need to rush, and both of us was okay with it. You know, so um, enjoy getting to know each other. At the same pace. Both of us don't see no need to rush. You know, and so And
Well,
as far as the dating part, it's been just as long for her as it is for me, if not even longer. So I think,
so in the 4 to 5 months of getting to know each other, is there's no before you guys even see each other, are you guys being committed to each other, or is that like I'm just trying to
well,
understand.
that's what we waiting on. I think the conversation has been, has been going really good. But I said before we make a commitment, why don't we wait until we see each other and actually spend some time together? It's before we make it official. That's all I was saying. You know. So
Now, T Davis, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because
Right.
you
I was
you
just about
you
to say
kind of
nothing's
want
wrong
to
with
put
that.
your eyes on it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So I do kind of understand that. So now
right.
when you meet this young lady, never mind. We gonna talk. Never mind.
No, and listen, I did make. I wanted to put up certain, you know, I want to make sure we did it the right way. It was safe. I still, even in meeting her, I still don't want to move too fast, right? So, I did make plans to say, hey, let's be smart about it. We don't want to make the wrong decisions. If you feel more comfortable, staying somewhere else other than my house, I'm perfectly fine with that. You get what I'm saying? Again, I just don't want to rush nothing. So that was my thought process on everything.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Everybody doing all right?
Hey.
What's up, huh?
Thank you,
I'm
love.
at work, so if I get quiet,
Hey,
somebody
Harm.
walked in my office. But T Davis, I understand. I understand you're in a place where you're not trying to rush, and you want to take your time. Nothing is wrong with taking your time. However, let me just say, I don't know if somebody has spoke on this or not, but let me say this real quick. Like, what's the reason for what is to answer this? What is your reason for wanting to wait to meet her?
Well, it really wasn't necessarily waiting. It was just, we had to wait until, our schedule was matched up. She got stuff going on, I got stuff going on. Sometimes people just can't pack up and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna drive down this weekend and come see you." Everybody can't do that, you know.
Okay,
Uh,
so from the time that you met this woman
right.
to now, it's been 4, 5 months. You said,
I say about 3, 4 months.
and she had no time in there. Like, it wasn't no time for you and her. The schedules just did not match during
Uh,
those 4 months at all. Take your
to
time.
my understanding, no, it wasn't, and I wasn't second guessing her because again, that ain't nothing I want to rush no damn way.
But
So
let
I
me
was
ask you this.
okay
Let me
with
ask you this. I know.
talk
How do
to
you
me.
feel about this? I know you okay. You're okay with waiting, but what about when you do meet this person? This is me. I'm a person that don't like to waste no time. I'm not. You're not rushing, but you don't want to have your. I'm big on not having my time and my energy wasted. So
I got a question. Does she have kids?
No, she ain't got kids.
Oh, what? Okay, never mind.
So I'm gonna
Well,
That
I
wanna
that's
already
get
know where she's
to
worse.
I'm
going
gonna
with that.
wanna get to know
That's
the I'm gonna
worse.
wanna get to know the person first. So I'm not about to sit and wait no 4, 5 months just to meet you. Like I want to go ahead and see if we're gonna be compatible while we even in person, because it's like, because what if another 6 months go by and you finally meet and you like, this just ain't it. Now you don't
That's
waste your
what I said
time.
earlier, huh?
Oh, you did. Somebody said that. So I ain't know somebody said that or not. But you gonna be done talk to this girl. Everything be good. Everything be cool over the phone. Oh yeah. Everybody a pro with relationships over the phone, over FaceTime. But in person, do we still have that same? Is that energy still matched in person, or do we still have some
Okay.
type of connection? Do we? Is it a vibe? Do I not like you? Are you aggravating in person? Do your picture match with what you look like? Like, are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you somebody who I can really vibe with? Like, I feel like you being a man, come on now, and I'm on you because you the man, and it's your job to chase and to get this woman, even though the woman might be saying, yeah, let's go ahead and wait. No, put your foot down. Hey, what
Well,
about this?
I don't operate like that. I understand what you're saying, but I don't move like that. And no
Okay.
disrespect to no woman in here. Uh,
So you,
see,
but you
now,
say you
now,
don't
now,
operate.
hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Again, and this ain't a disrespect nobody in here, but again, 85% of the brothers that y'all run across, if they trying to rush something, is for sexual purposes.
I
No,
have a
no, no, no,
question,
no. That's
T.
the thing. Hold on, hold
T,
on.
And that,
That's
T
not the
and
thing
and Harmon.
though.
T
That's
and
what I
go ahead.
said.
I have a
It's
question
not rushing.
with Harmon and T, with both of y'all. I have a quick question, T.
Hold on, hold on. Can I clear that up what he just said first, and then
Go
I'll
ahead.
let you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's not about you rushing a process like because you're meeting somebody. Like it's the same. You're trying to build a connection with just because you want to meet somebody a month or two out. Like that don't mean you trying to get into their fence. It's plenty of guys that I done met on the first day of meeting them, and it was not even on that type of time. If you're a man and you're intentional and you know what you want, that shouldn't even be a part of the discussion. But go ahead.
But what I'm asking, like what Harm just said, what I'm asking, but this is the question that's gonna kind of like clarify on everything. Do
Hmm.
you care if she talked to somebody else, or do y'all have like? I think this is a question I don't think none of us asked him this. Is it okay if she talked to somebody else? Do you talk to somebody else, or y'all
Are
just
y'all intentional with
having?
each other?
Yeah.
Exclusive?
Okay, we not exclusive.
Okay.
Um, we just talking.
Hmm.
Okay. Will
So
it
you
will
don't
it
really
hurt you if
care.
she talked
We,
to somebody else?
Yeah. So
I
Will
you
it
wouldn't.
really
hurt
I,
don't
you?
care
I
if
I
she talked
would
to
not.
somebody.
I know she's not that type of person. She just as picky as I
You
am.
don't know that because you just been
No, no, no,
talking
no,
on
Let
the
no,
me.
no, no,
phone
Oh,
no,
with
no,
her.
no,
oh,
no.
Lord have mercy. Lord, can
Answer the
I talk?
question. Would you feel some type of way if she started talking to somebody else?
I wouldn't. I
I
can't
don't know about
control
this
nobody.
situation then.
I wouldn't control. I can't control her.
I don't know
Right?
about this.
So do you go back
Uh,
to agree what I just said? What I said at the beginning? Don't even. I wouldn't even consider that y'all talking. Y'all, it is still at that stage where just don't let it be known. Hell, you're not talking to nobody. You still just out there just trying to figure
that's
it out.
that's where I see.
Mhm.
No disrespect, but I think y'all got a little ahead of yourself. That's why I say it's no rush to even see each other. Because we still getting to know each other just on the foundational base, just
How
just
much
having a
can
But
you
small conversation
but
on
That's
the
not
see,
phone.
true. Cause you be like, I
see,
gotta go. I gotta call this woman.
what
Shut your lying ass
but
up.
T,
Lord, don't do that.
this is what I'm saying. If you do not like her, you wouldn't have never mentioned her. If you didn't have
Okay,
intentions in her, you would
but
never mention. You
hold
would
on.
never
mm,
Just
say you
because
talking to somebody.
but wait a minute. Just because I might like her, that don't mean we gonna start dating next week or next month, a month from now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You're not talking to nobody. Period.
Right.
She shouldn't even be a factor. That's what
You
I'm
just
saying.
like her. That's
Yeah,
it.
you just like her. It
No.
shouldn't be a factor. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, it really wasn't nothing to talk about because everybody just wasted their goddamn breath. T.
That part.
Basically, I let y'all talk. Yeah, but
yeah, that's why
That
I got
no
part.
quiet.
disrespect. How when I never said that we was exclusive. I think y'all started
What?
saying I
No,
just said
no,
we
no,
was
No, no,
no.
no,
talking.
no, no, no. We
No,
never
we didn't
said
say
that.
that
We
No,
either.
asked.
hold
We
No, T.
inquired.
You
We
know I'm finna get on
inquired.
your ass on this note. You said your exact words were you've been talking to someone 3 to 4 months and y'all haven't met yet. So when you bring up that mean when you say you talking to someone, that mean that person's special to you to where it's a factor to where you spoke about it.
So for you to say you wouldn't feel no type of way if she started talking to somebody else, that's cap.
see,
Unless we
you know what
missing
I think.
something.
You know what I think I think men and women have different definitions of talking. When y'all talking to somebody, y'all think y'all dating. You
Nope.
can't talk to
That's
No,
not
No,
what
nobody.
we.
You
Nope.
not at
can't talk to
hell
all.
nobody.
no,
Nope.
If
T.
we
That's where all
dating,
this coming
no, no,
from.
no. Listen.
Nope.
If we're dating, we're dating. If we're talking, if I say I'm talking to somebody, women gonna be like, okay, like y'all talking or y'all talking. Like we trying to figure out what it
See,
is.
that's what I'm saying. Men don't do all that shit.
Yes, they
We
do.
don't do
Yes,
No,
all
they
that.
no,
do.
No,
listen
we
now.
don't.
They
No,
do.
no, no.
Yes, they
T,
do.
they do. T, they
If
do.
if it was just me and her, I would have said that. Listen, this my lady. This somebody I plan on date. That's what I would have said. I wouldn't have said we just talking, having a conversation. Y'all took that and ran with it, talking about we supposed to been there met 2, 3 months ago and all this. I ain't never said nothing like that. All I said, we were having conversations on the phone. That's it.
Okay, I have a question too. So
Go ahead.
why was it
Look at
necessary?
passion comment.
Why would it be necessary to separate it? Like you separated for because I'm sure you talk to plenty of women on the phone, or I'm sure you probably have a conversation with people that are just your friend. But at the end of the day, like I say, I love you, T. But it's something about this woman that you like. Cause said we've been talking for about 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Uh,
Are
Right.
you, let me
Yeah.
let me ask this. I think this
because
question
because
will, are
okay.
you looking forward to doing, are you looking forward it, like, are you expecting it to go anywhere past friendship? Like, are you
I,
comfortable with where you are?
I'm sorry. I got a call. I got a call. Can you repeat that?
Are you just okay with friendship with y'all, or are you expecting it to grow and be more? Honestly,
That's what I feel like. That's what I'm waiting to see.
how much more
I don't
months you
know.
need to see? Mm-hmm.
But why is it a rush on that? That's what I don't
No, no,
understand.
no, no. That's the
Huh?
thing. Look,
I'm
this
not in
this
no
is the
rush to
thing.
date nobody. Okay,
Listen,
go ahead.
listen. You're saying rush. Let's clear this up. Nobody's rushing nobody. I truly believe you need to take your time with whoever you are with. I believe that. But at some point, it has to come to where you get to an understanding of, okay, what are we doing? There's no way I'm about to be talking to somebody every day. Every day you talking to this person, feelings are growing, things are changing, you guys should be growing closer, and you're supposed to be getting to know each other in this phase. But at what point do you get to where you say, you know what? It don't take 4 or 5 months to know if you like somebody. It don't take 4 or 5 months to see if this is something that you are interested in or could be interested in. Like, where do you draw the line at? Like, like, if you're just talking just to talk, then just say that and it'll make sense to us. Everybody will just be chill. But if you're in this thing and you have intentions on making it more than what it is, like you want to grow past friendship, you got to do something different, baby.
And that's all we were
Oh,
saying.
well, I
That's
appreciate
it.
that.
We
I
don't. I
appreciate
don't
that.
want you to rush. I
I,
want you to take your time. I want you to see what this woman
but
is, what she got
I'm gonna
going
say
on.
this, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all don't take this the wrong way. But
Here
again,
we go.
Uh-oh.
ain't nobody
Uh-oh.
gonna make. Hold on. Ain't nobody gonna make me rush and do a damn thing because at the end of the
Okay.
day,
No,
I gotta come
everything.
home and look and be with this person, not now one of y'all. So if it take me
Yeah.
Everybody
six
cut.
months,
Right.
3 months, 2 years,
We
that's
just
my
don't want you
business.
to. That's cool, and you would just still be single for them 3, 6, 7, 8 years,
Hey,
and
well,
you
hey,
Eddie,
get what
you
then?
might
Nah,
still miss your blessing, because you wanna wait, and
I
you
ain't
not.
missing
I
no
ain't.
This the
bless.
thing
I ain't
though. This
missing
the
a
thing
damn
though.
thing, woman. I
Why
ain't
you
missing a
cursing
damn
though?
thing.
Why you so upset? You
I ain't
really, you really like
okay.
this
Amen,
man.
T. Davis. You stand your ground, bro. Your
But
principles. You know
T,
what I mean?
at the same time,
You
I
got to
definitely
stand
do.
on something out here, bro. Listen, that's the reason I ain't got kids. That's the reason I ain't on child support. That's the reason I ain't up, waking up, got to go out here and
And
kill myself on no job,
and
And
that's the
what
right?
reason
Cause
to
why
I
you
hear
take
still
my
without
time,
single.
and
huh?
David
Mm-hmm.
said to hear with all of us.
But T,
No,
I
no,
definitely do
no, no.
understand. I
I love y'all.
understand
You
what
know I
you're
love
saying.
y'all. I love y'all. We family. Go ahead.
Okay, well,
I
I guess
understand
it
what you.
works for him, y'all. So you just gotta date somebody you just continue to date somebody who got the same standards and vision as you, because you talking to somebody who know what they want and ready for this. Yeah, just stay over there in your corner.
But
But
see,
I
that's the
understand what
thing.
you're saying, though. I understand
And,
what you're saying.
and no, it ain't no disrespect. That's how a lot of women operate. God damn it, when you come to me and step to me, you need to know what you want immediately, right now.
Oh
Don't
yeah, I
waste
know what
my
I
time,
want.
right?
Yeah,
And I ain't saying
right.
I'm wasting my time, and I ain't wasting her. Both of us ain't been dating. Both of us ain't rushing for that. You
And
know
it
what I'm
works for
saying?
y'all. It works for y'all.
And it worked for both of us. So that ain't
That's
nothing,
good.
to put down nothing y'all saying. I appreciate, all the advice, but I take my time. And I done got myself and
hmm
kept myself out of a lot of shit because I don't rush. I ain't trying to get my pecker wet,
You
okay?
And we
Yeah, it's
not
more
telling
than
you to
that.
do that, T Davis. We telling
Okay,
you
I
it's
know.
okay to take your time. But you had us all thinking that y'all was actually talking when you just like this woman, and that's it. Like we could have avoided this
I
whole
said,
conversation.
well, no, I said talking again. Y'all taught her and y'all ran with it. I
Well,
said
T Davis, can I say this real quick?
I'm gonna drop.
Everybody just need to mind their goddamn business. You hear me? That's it. That's all. All right.
Grab your parachute, Zach. Grab
Like
your
I
Harmon, I
said,
love, I love you, Harmon. I
anywho,
appreciate you.
like I said, T. At the same time, with that being said, like I told you, don't just put a timestamp on it. Period. Point blank. I wouldn't necessarily say that you're rushing. I wouldn't necessarily say you're wasting our time. Just don't put a timestamp on it. And, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna just stay open with it and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? And you float however you want to float. You float. That's on you.
And the thing of this is that like you were saying, instead of saying, because again you've been out of the dating scene for a while, so
Mhm.
you saying you talking to somebody, that's in the realm of potentially maybe wanting to date that person, when you could have just simply said, hey, no, I'm just conversing with a young lady
So,
to get to know her. That's it.
so Miss Peach, how you doing, boo? Hey, how you doing, babe? Hey, so
Don't come on, don't mess with me.
if I'm not mistaken, this is the conversation how me and you and I first met, and
Uh-oh.
I was in his same position.
Uh,
Oh,
Everybody,
oh, yeah.
no,
Hold on. Look at that.
everybody
Hold
no.
views
on. Wait a minute.
that
Uh oh.
talking
Uh
term
oh.
very differently.
There you go.
So
And
how
that's
he see it and they're
yeah.
talking is not how everybody else is gonna see it when they're talking. So you're saying he should be saying conversing, but talking is conversing.
Yeah.
But it's how everybody perceives it. So however him and her got it going on, that's for them. And we don't need to try to change that for him and them. We just need to mind
You
our
right.
damn business and do what we do. But go ahead and jump out this live, okay, so I can talk to you.
Well, on that note, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
All right, Pete.
Hey, but
All right,
hey,
bro.
I'm proud of you, T. Davis, man. Do what you do, man. Take your time, take the necessary time you need. Because one thing I learned is sometimes we got to take time for ourselves and understand ourselves
Most
before we
definitely.
can even entertain anybody else.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
We
But
don't
All
I
take
right,
do
time
then,
for
think,
bro.
ourselves and we quit to jump into some shit because everybody think we need to be in some shit, and then we
Exactly.
really in some shit, and them people ain't nowhere to be found.
but
Somebody
I
tell
do
the
want
law.
to say though, with that, T. Davis, I mean, I love that you're taking your time, but the only other part to that is that, sometimes, men and women, we don't read signals well. And I'd hate for that young lady and you guys are talking to not realize that you may be really interested in getting to know her and possibly lead to something else, and she thinks that you're possibly not interested in moving a different direction where it could have been something nice.
Right. Right. But in the beginning, I made sure that I explained that to her.
Oh,
My
well, then you
intention,
good.
the way I think, the way I move. Um, she knows. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, um, I didn't leave nothing in no gray area. Nothing to have her tossing and turning at night to where she don't know. What I'm thinking and that. We have talks every day. Every night. About the direction that we gonna go if we are heading in the right direction. We do that. You know. So that's why I say I was just saying, yeah, we've been talking for 3 to 4 months. Then I got bombarded with all this. Man, I was supposed to been done met her, 2, 3 months ago, and all this. I'm like, man, I don't understand what the rush is.
And that's why it went back to me saying, don't let it be known so you won't have to hear everybody's opinion.
Sure.
And I
Well, I'm truly excited for you. So, my nosy behind. I'm going to be on the hallway lurking to see what it lead to. But yeah, it's just, I think we're just happy for you. But you take your time and get what you need to get.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Tamika. I really do. I appreciate it. And I'll let y'all know.
No, don't tell us shit. Keep it secret.
And then Tamika, you
Well,
get your
Lord,
ass
well,
out
all
the
right.
No,
Well,
phone
Lord,
with
don't
her
ask
ass
me no more.
then.
Well, Lord, don't ask me no more then.
I
Goddamn.
he,
can't tell you.
he ain't gonna tell us,
Keep
love.
telling. I gotta go
Baby, T
all over
David.
the woman.
T David.
He
Tamika,
ain't gonna
get
say
your ass
shit.
off this phone, off this app, because I'm finna call you and I gotta give you tea. Now get your ass out. Finna call you.
Damn. All right. Well, bye, guys. I gotta go get my tea.
Okay, all right, y'all.
You bye.
Yeah, love. He ain't gonna tell us nothing, no way, love. So we,
I
you
don't
know.
even ask. It be the other people. I just co-sign. I don't give
Oh
a
man.
damn because he ain't sticking me. That's all that matters.
T. Davis.
On that, hey, on that, man, look here. When y'all a trip, boy. What? What the hell?
What?
Man,
Hey,
Oh,
what's
y'all
going
about to
on?
get off? You on your way out? Yeah, I'm my appointment.
mm-mm.
Why you got T.I. picture up there?
I was looking. Boy.
Y'all sit
Hey,
on
T.
here.
Davis.
Yeah.
I'm about to, I'm about to shoot you a call. Drop the
Yeah, man, I was there gonna say, let me jump on, man. Let me hit my brother. We need to talk, boy. Hey, I'm gonna get with y'all a little later. Y'all done ran
hey,
my blood pressure up. I'm gonna get with y'all. I get back on here, y'all.
sugar diabetes fucked up.
God damn, what in here?